Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's what you. Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827. Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, "You shouldn't have," but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum. First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. It's 782-5800.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts, so pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Tiger TV as we get set for Mangum and Tipton in a pair of ball games here tonight. Cameron is with me courtside, and we are in Tipton. And it was one of those things we're having to hold our mouths just right because of the internet signal here. We're hoping that we'll be able to stay on. For those of you who are on Facebook and like to talk with us, we're not going to be able to do that tonight because I'm not getting a signal on my cell phone. So there'll be no crosstalk. Doggone it. But at least we've got Cameron here to help us out, and so we're fortunate about that. Cameron said, do I really have to go to Fort Cobb and try to get out of that gymnasium with an internet signal? Because it's even harder there at Fort Cobb. So Chad drew the short straw on that, and he's going to do it. We're a little late getting started here, Cameron, because they played the JV game, and they just kind of kept playing. We kept thinking, oh, well, they're going to stop now. They're going to stop. And then they put 7 minutes up on the clock, and it was 4.5 minutes when everybody came out to start warming up. So this is a little bit of an unusual start here this evening, but we will persevere. We will break through. And I know that Cameron is not happy that he decided to wear the long-sleeve shirt because it's hot up here.
Yeah, I refuse to advertise where I'll be later. That's my undershirt. So there you go.
Okay, all right. So you get to work there too, huh?
Yeah, head straight from here and into work for the night.
Double duty. Look at you. You're a dedicated employee. If it makes you feel any better, I left the other job and came here. So, all right, we get set to go. It'll be Lauren York, jumping center for Mangum. Her opposite number will be Jalen Ball. Tap going to be controlled by Brent Woodruss. And Woodruss, unabated to the glass, misses the shot. Rebound put back by Dreyer. So both teams a little bit confused as to which end they were going to, and that allowed Mangum to get an easy bucket, and they got the early lead 2-0. And we'll get you starting lineups for you here in a moment, as Tipton is in the home white with the gold numerals and the gold and black trim. 3-ball put up by Fat Joy, and it goes out of bounds. And I believe it was last touched by, and it was Tipton. So Mangum will get it, leading 2-0. They're in their road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim. They've got Landry Lively, Lauren York, Brent Woodruss, Morgan White, and Dreyer, who hit the 2 out there to begin the ball game as they matriculate on the left end of your listening and or radio device. It has been a day or two since we have been to Tipton to do basketball, and quite honestly, I forgot how hot it does get here. Bank shot there, Morgan White, puts it in, and it's a 4-0 lead for Mangum. Get the 5 on the floor here for Tipton, and Jalen Ball in the backcourt. Ball, they lob it inside to her now. Can't handle Desiree Fatjoy, Gianna White, Kaylee Corrales, and Jayla Fierro, the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers of Tipton. Lob inside, shot too strong there for Dreyer. Put back, Woodruss won't get it to go. And the rebound taken away by Ball. Now she has it stripped. Ball loose underneath the basket, picked up by Woodruss. Can't get it to go. White will force one. Morgan's shot won't go. And now finally the rebound going to be cleared off by Fierro. Fierro out of the pack on the dribble. The freshman will give it up to Fatjoy, who brings it across the timeline. Dangerous pass there, taken away by York. Going to run out now for Woodruss. Bren, cross-court pass. She'll go to Lively, back to Woodruss, and out of bounds, and the ball going to be turned over. And that was probably a case there. Well, it wasn't probably. It was a case there where Mangum should have put the shot up in the person of Landry Lively. Timeout going to be taken by Teddy White and Tipton. 6:21 left in the first. Mangum on top 4-0 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
We treated Cameron to a pregame meal of peanut M&Ms and Dr. Pepper, and I think he's going to sweat that off in no time flat up here. We are in the Tiger's Nest, if you will, and it's warm up here. Ball taken away by Mangum's Lady Tigers. A run out now for York. Lauren lays it up and puts it in. Lauren York with her first 2 of the ball game, and Mangum with the early 6-0 lead. Lady Tigers Mangum trying to even the record at 8-8. Good move inside and a lovely pass over the top to Jalen Ball as she'll lay it up and in. Ball long and lean, and boy, I tell you what, she's impressive. Awfully graceful out there and looked it on that part. 6-2, 5:35 left in the first. Lively going to putting the ball on the floor there, Woodruss, and they called Bren for a travel. She took a little bunny hop to get herself started. So the turnover, going to give it back now to Tipton. Teddy White, the longtime coach for Tipton, with the ball in his hand on the inbounds play. And he says, I don't want to give it up right now. I want to take a shot. Known Coach White a long time. Good guy, great guy. I got tickled. His wife keeps the book. Inbounds pass to York. Drop step high off the window. Shot doesn't go. Ball tapped around. Lively will get it. Put up the shot. Doesn't fall. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Tipton. His wife is the scorebook keeper, right? And I said, hey, who's the starters? And she's like, I don't know. He hadn't told us yet. And this was 30 seconds before tip-off. I had to corral him and say, Coach, who are you going to start? Well, what do you think, Barnes? Who do you want to start? I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way.
That
York,
sounds like Teddy.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you know him as well as I do. Yeah, he's been around a long time. So a travel committed by York. That's pretty good defense down low by Tipton. And the turnover going to give it back down to Tipton. They'll go with a run out and ball on the hip. And getting away with it that time was Corrales. She'll give it up to Fat Boy. Desiree's shot from behind the arc won't go, but a rebound and a reset now for Tipton. Except Woodruss says, I'm going to take it away. Bren going to dribble, drive, go to the right side of the basket, lay it up and in. You like that move, didn't you?
Nice keep.
Well, I'm going to get a block. What? A blocking foul in the backcourt. All right. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter play. First foul, I believe, on Landry Lively. It will be on Lively. You know, a couple of times down the floor, the dribbler gave up the basketball. And that time Lively held on to, or rather, Woodruss held on to it, made a nice play. Into the front court now. Here comes Tipton. Ball has it out on the wing. Now she'll leave it for Desiree. Skip pass and good ball movement by Tipton this time. They'll lob it over the top to Jalen, and Jalen going to get tied up, and I think we're going to get a foul on Lauren York, and we do. On Lauren, that'll be her first, and team foul number 2 on Mangum. So it's our second game in a row against Lady Tigers and Tigers. We had that on Tuesday night, or Monday night, rather, with Hollis. My goodness, that seems like an eternity ago.
That was an interesting night.
Oh, that's one way of putting it if you're a Mangum fan. 15-footer all the way from Fat Joy. Doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Dreyer will get it and wants to run it down to Woodruss. Bren on the run. Finally tracks the ball down. Has to save it from going out of bounds, and it's going to be taken away by Tipton. Good hustle play by Corrales, and then Kaylee gets her pocket picked. 4:15, quarter number 1. Mangum on top 8-2. Inside York, double, triple teamed. Somebody got to be open. It's Dreyer at the free throw line. She'll lob it inside for Morgan, and the pass too tall for White and out of bounds. And his arms folded in disgust there. Brian Bingham. 4:07 left in the first quarter of play. His team on top 8-2. Fat Joy had the ball knocked out of her hands and taken away by Mangum. Here's Lively going to attack, and Fat Joy will blast into her. Yeah, and that'll be a couple of shots. Desiree's first of the evening. And number 1 called on Tipton. Well, the football players would be proud of that hit there. Tipton winning another state championship this past fall in Class C as they absolutely crushed Winoka in the championship bowl game. And we had seen Winoka the week before against Mountain View Guttibo, and Winoka was a pretty good ball club. Mm-hmm. Lively's first free throw, no good. Landry will get one more. Second one on the way. Good. I was noticing on my way into town, there's signs that I'm going to get a substitution now. Into the ball game for Teddy White's team will come Abby Davis. She is a senior. And setting down for Tipton is Gianna White. But I was noticing that, you know, there's so many state championships that they've won, and the signs have been up for so long, some of the numbers are fading. We're going to have to repaint.
That's a good problem to have.
It is. Got to get that number 22 on there as well. York's basket not going to count as she traveled. Of course, football, state championship, Dr. Shane Booth, that's how we got to know him when he was down here at Tipton. His son, Sean Booth, a part of that football squad before they moved to Mangum, but they won that state championship before they made the move. Holly Lehman-Webb has come into the ball game, and she'll knock that ball out of bounds, and it will still be Tipton ball down below us. Desiree Fatjoy to inbound the basketball for the Tipton squad. She'll give it up to Fierro. Fierro, just a freshman. So much talent. Throws that one too tall and over the head of Abby Davis and out of bounds. But she is a kid that and has older siblings that have done well here at Tipton. She is one of those that will grow into that ability as the next 3 seasons go by after this one. Landry in the front court now for Mangum. She'll go to Holly. Lehman-Webb in the corner court, fakes the 3, goes back to Holly, pass too tall. Lehman-Webb gets it tracked down before it crosses the timeline, and a reset now to Lively. Landry back to Holly in the corner, right side. 3 ball short that time for York. Rebound Woodruss, put back won't fall, but a late whistle and a foul going to be called, and gets a woo out of Camber. Let's see who the foul is on. And I believe they called it on Jalen Ball. They did. And so that'll be number 1 on Jalen, and team foul number 2 called on Tipton. So at the line, Bryn Woodruss shooting 2. First, no good. And in the victory on Monday night against Hollis, the one thing that Brian Bingham's club did not do well was shoot free throws. They were 8 for 21. And not starting off here in glorious fashion. Second one goes in as it touched every part of the rim. So Brand 1 of 2. She's got 3, and Mangum leads it 10-2 with 3 minutes left in quarter number 1. Wide open underneath the basket, Abby Davis, and she'll put it up and in. Good job by Davis. Cherry picking that time, and nobody got back to cover Abby, and she'll get the easy lay-in. That's about as easy as it comes. 10-4, good buddy. 2:45 left in the first. Mangum by 6. York, diagonal over the top to Landry. Sets, fires, 3. Bang! Landry Lively. Good sign there. Landry got her feet set, shoulders squared, put up a good shot. Ball quickly into the front court, and again, Davis all by herself underneath the basket. Can't handle the pass, and the ball going to roll out of bounds. Trying to get there was Corrales to save it and couldn't do it. Ball maybe a little bit extra mustard on that pass there for Davis. When something a little with less heat on it could have been an easy layup.
Yeah, she was all alone.
So Woodruss will set down, and Alyssa Dreyer has come back into the ballgame now for Mangum. They lead 13-4 at the 2:10 mark of quarter number 1. Lively going to get bumped and bang, and that foul going to be called on Fierro. On Jayla, that'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called on Tipton. Dreyer to inbound the basketball. She'll come here on the near side and leave it for Landry. Now York, deep in the corner right side. Diagonal, Holly, Lehman-Webb to Morgan. Back to York, fakes the 3, goes inside, and a tie-up ball, and Morgan White, the arrow going to point the way of Tipton. So getting it back will be Tipton, trailing 13-4. Kind of a sluggish start for both clubs, but neither team got a lot of time to warm up. I mean, maybe 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, that was one of the shortest pre-games I've seen.
So really, they're just kind of in the middle of warming up right now. Lively going to challenge inside. Give Davis credit for not giving ground, and Abby came up with a steal. 1:35 left, and there's York with a steal. Good job of not carrying the basketball. Boy, she got all by herself inside, and it's a good foul right there by Fierro as Jayla makes sure that the easy bucket is not scored by Mangum. Second on Fierro, and team foul number 4 called Tipton. So Morgan will go to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way for White, and she'll miss it, and it's a trend that continues for Brian Bingham's club. Maddie Paxton comes in, and Lauren York will sit down. 1:29 left in the first quarter of play. 13-4 lead for Mangum. To level the record at 8-8, I believe this is the final game before records go in for district and that sort of thing. Second free throw up and in. So Morgan 1 of 2. She's got 3. Inbounds pass, batted around a couple of times, and finally Fierro will come away with it. And then she'll get double teamed. The ball stripped away. Good hands by Lively, and then picked up by Morgan. White high off the window, and an offensive foul going to be called on Morgan White. Charge is the call. Foul on Morgan. Going to be her first team foul. Number 3 on Mangum. Inbounds pass. Look at White with a quick hands. Puts up the shot. Doesn't go, but she'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Desiree Fatjoy says, no, not me. That'll be 2 on Desiree. And team foul number 5 called on Tipton. So Morgan will go back to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. 1:17 left in the first period of play. We were supposed to have played Cordell. Free throw on the way here is good. Last Tuesday, of course, they get wiped out because of poor weather. I am told that they are looking at Thursday of next week to reschedule that ball game, and I guess one of the stumbling blocks is they're trying to find officials.
That's been a problem throughout the season.
It has been. Gianna White, by the way, has come back into the ball game. So is Daniel Chavez. I've got an extra striped shirt. You want to be that second referee?
I don't think anybody in the gym wants me to be that second referee is the problem.
Morgan made the second free throw, and now Mangum going to steal the inbounds pass. Lively from Morgan. Shot from point-blank range won't go. And the rebound going to be dug out in the corner by Tipton. They want to run. It's Fierro coming across the timeline. Jayla gives it up here on the near side. Now gets it right back into the hands of Kaylee Corrales. Corrales needing help. Taylor will give it to her. Inside here to Danielle Chavez. Chavez didn't get the shot to go down, but Danielle is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Timeout going to be taken by Tipton with 50.7 left here in the first quarter of play. They trail 16-4 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum. First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cameron, Michael, and a veritable cast of thousands with you from Tipton, America on this Friday night. Mangum on top 16-4. Promapalooza coming up tomorrow. And again, sorry that I can't converse back and forth with the folks. Don't have a signal out of here, so my internet's not working. But I know that April Geralds and our good friend Anna Rogers invite you to come by and be a part of that tomorrow. Begins at 10 o'clock. Should be a lot of fun for young ladies throughout western Oklahoma. Chavez hits the first of 2 free throws. Danielle will get one more. It's on its way. Back of the iron doesn't go, and Morgan White will collect the rebound for Mangum. 16-5, they lead. Did not see who that last foul was on for Mangum. It was team foul number 4 on the team in black. Maddie Paxton comes here on the near side. Landry Lively. Up top, they'll go to Holly Lynn Webb. See if Mangum holds for one. Those are fighting words, if you know what I mean. Paxton says, no, we're not going to hold for one. 15-footer all the way, doesn't go, but the rebound by Holly Lehman-Webb on the weak side, and a reset now. Paxton inside to White. Morgan double team. Davis may have gotten a piece of that. Everybody flat-footed, so Holly Lehman-Webb will go get it. 10 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. Alyssa just inside the arc, and her 17-footer goes in. Alyssa Dreyer. 4 in the quarter for Alyssa, 18-5, and that's how quarter number 1 will end with Mangum on top of Tipton. 18-5 at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. You and I come back here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Well, following a slow start, Brian Bingham's team began to warm up a little bit late in that first quarter of play. They got 5 from Morgan White and Landry Lively with 4. Ashley Dreyer had 4. 3 for Bryn Woodruss and Lauren York with 2. Mangum 5 of 8 from the foul line. On the other side, Jalen Ball and Abby Davis with 2 apiece, and Daniel Chavez 1 of 2 from the foul line, and there's your scoring. It'll be Mangum ball to begin the second frame. They'll go with Holly Lehman-Webb, Bryn Woodruss, Maddie Paxton, Alyssa Dreyer, and Lauren York out there. Mangum left end of your listening and or viewing device, as they've got on their black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange and silver trim. Woodruss in the corner to York. We'll get the 5 for Tipton here in a moment. Paxton, tough catch. She'll go to Bryn on the wing, shot well off the mark. In fact, it was an air ball, but York there to get the rebound. Resets to Holly. Now Maddie in the corner, left side. She'll go to Lauren, puts it on the floor, splits a couple of defenders, lost the ball, got it back, skips it over here to Maddie from 15, goes in, Maddie Paxton. About the same spot that a moment ago, shot knocked down by Alyssa Dreyer. And now Lehman-Webb out of position. She'll blast into ball and pick up a personal foul. And that'll be the 5th team foul called on Mangum. First of the night on Holly Lehman-Webb. 7:17 left in the first half of play. Dump it inside to Jalen Ball. She'll spin, shoot, and score. And Cameron, I think they could do that all night long. Well, we're going to get a timeout at the scorer's table, and I'm not sure why. There's our good friend Dan the Man calling that timeout. I don't know what the confusion was all about, but apparently they have now corrected everything.
He was looking at the scorer's table, but I never did see anything change.
No, not at all. Holly Lehman has it up top. Well, it's a great mystery. You got 3 officials. One of them got to know what's going on at least, right? Inside York, triple team. Now at the free throw line, Dreyer will get it. Tries to go to Woodruss on the wing. Does. Alyssa will get it back. Now Holly. Thought about the 3. They were going to call travel. Probably should have. Didn't make the call. Ball up for grabs and going to be picked up by Ball. I mean, the official was ready to raise his hand and blow the whistle on Holly Lehman-Webb and didn't do it. Mangum will get it back. Great pass by Holly inside to Maddie. Paxton doesn't get it to go, but got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Yikes. Is Dan the only official blowing his whistle? I'm just curious.
I think I've seen Jay blow the whistle once.
Okay.
Jay Howard, it finally came to.
Yes. Jay Howard and Dan Goodson, 2/3 of our officiating crew here tonight, as Paxton will miss the free throw. And just, Mangum just does not look comfortable at the charity stripe. Maddie will get one more. Meantime, Kelly King having a conversation with Holly Lehman-Webb and Brent Woodruss down below. Going on the way, won't go in. Ball batted around on the rebound attempt and finally going to be tracked down by Tipton.
Oh!
And then you've got a near collision and an O, and what is the call going to be? Off of Tipton. Mangum will get it. Wow.
Lots of contact.
A whole bunch of contact. In fact, more contact there than what we saw previously that got a foul, but who's counting?
He did say it was a football school.
It is. 6:15 left in the first half of play. 20-7, Mangum on top by 13. York on the left side, thought about the 3, going to put it on the floor, now skips it over the top to Holly, and Lehman-Webb will reset 35 feet from the basket. Paxton, who's seen a lot of playing time, whip it around to York in the corner for 3, off the mark, but Woodruss there to get the rebound. And a reset now from Mangum. Alyssa up top. She'll fire a three, and that's too strong. And the rebound, well, stepping out of bounds was Cortez, and it will be Mangum basketball. It's kind of like 10 kids got together and said, let's go down to the gym and play some basketball. And there's just some folks sitting in the stands saying, oh, we got a game and we're enjoying some popcorn and a soda.
Yeah, it's not very loud in here tonight.
It's just kind of, yeah.
Well, Jamie's here now, so it's going to get a little louder.
Well, it could. You're right. Laban Webb up top. She'll put the ball on the floor. Nothing there. Leaves it for Maddie. In the corner now to Brent. Woodruss, diagonal pass to Lehman Webb. Now she'll go back to Paxton. Brian Bingham has told his club that they've got to make X amount of passes before they can attempt a shot. Good job by Ball to slap that ball away. And then I think we're going to get a foul. And did he show? There's no 15 out there. Who do you have?
Yeah. Paxson, number 15.
Oh, Maddie Paxson. Okay, yes, you're right. There is a Maddie Paxson. Maddie was headed to the bench, and I didn't see her. So Maddie will pick up the personal. Team by number 6 on Mangum. Abby Davis has come back in now for Teddy White, and taking a seat will be Danielle Chavez. 5:10 left here in the first half of play. Ball loose here on the near side, corralled by Corrales. Good job by Kaylee. They'll go to Davis, and Davis is going to get grabbed on the arm by York. And so that foul should be on you, and it's on Lauren instead. So that'll be 17 fouls now on Mangum, the second on Lauren. And actually, that's Emily Palin. Emily Palin has checked in the lineup, and Emily fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. So Emily Palin checked into that last dead ball. We did not catch that. Emily on the line to shoot a couple here. And actually, it'll be a 1-1. They said she wasn't shooting. Palin's first, no good, off the mark. The rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. They want to run. Morgan White will stop, pop it, get her on a rebound, put it up the window. That won't go, and Jalen Ball will get the rebound for Tipton. Oh, great. You got a note from the Weather Channel. Arctic air mass coming our way. Temperatures 30 degrees colder on Sunday. Jump ball there between Ball and Morgan White, and the arrow going to point the way of Tipton. Everything I'm seeing says that next week could be dicey when it comes to the weather. Inbounds pass to Corrales. She'll shoot the 3. Doesn't go. Long rebound, Fierro. She'll go to Ball inside. Now back out top and on the wing. That's Emily Palin. Here on the near side, Gianna White, and away from the ball. Going to get a foul called.
25.
Alyssa Dreyer. I'm glad that you can see that, Bart. He's not coming over, Jay, to the bench to tell us. He's just shouting it from the other side.
And I believe she was the one that was, the foul was called on that we missed earlier.
Yeah.
I believe that's who it was, because it was a 5.
Okay, all right.
I believe that was on her as well.
So that would be Alyssa's second foul then. Missed shot, by the way. Rebound and a run out, and shot way too hard by Lauren York. Now a 3 ball going to be launched by Landry Lively. No good. Ball with another rebound. And Ball again, a good-looking player. I'm featuring her if I'm coaching this team. She's a senior, can run the floor, long, lean. Palin on the baseline. Comes here on the near side, resets it for Corrales. So Tipton very deliberate on the offensive end, despite the fact that they trail by 13, 20-7. 3:40 left in the first half of play. Palin on the wing. She'll come back between the two circles to Corrales and wanted to go inside the ball. Ball going to get fouled again. And that's going to go, I believe, on Morgan White. Let's see. And the official now is so close, is just going to tell the scorer's table. This is delightful. Morgan going to sit down, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come back in. I keep thinking I'm singing Tom Jones in my head. It's not unusual. Yes, it is.
Yes, very.
Ball front end of the 1-on-1 is good. Jalen will get one more. She's got 4 points to the contest. 20-8, 3:33 left in the first half. First of 2 tonight. Tigers squared. Ball second. A little bit too strong. The rebound taken away by Alyssa Dreyer. Quickly into the front court. Ball taken away on the defensive side by Fierro. Jalen then going to get run over from behind by Holly Lehman-Webb. Holly hustling down the floor, and Fierro slammed on the brakes. On aisle 6. So at the line to shoot 1 of 1. Nope, that was the 10th team foul. So Fierro gets 2, misses the first. Jayla will get 1 more. I'm confident that my good friend Cherie Flores, who, well, now that's her old name. She's got a married name now. Second free throw does not draw iron. But I'm guessing Cherie, who got called into duty late this afternoon, child welfare, and is driving all over Hill and Dale, she may be listening in. So, hello, Cherie, and drive safe, and thanks for being there for our kiddos. We appreciate that, even on your day off. 3:10 left here in this first half of play. York diagonal to Lehman-Webb. Holly going to reset out high now. They'll go to York with the baseline Dreyer. Skip pass. Webb lobs it inside to Woodruss. Bryn bounce pass a little bit lazy, and Palin got a piece of it. Ball comes free. Got bodies on the floor, and they said the ball last rolled off of Landry Lively, and it will be Tipton basketball. Wow. 2:55 left in the first half. 20-8, Mangum on top. So here comes Fierro and company. Jayla to Corrales. Inside ball. She's camping out in the paint. Goes off the glass, and Jayla will score. She hit that turnaround jumper a couple of times. 5 in the quarter, 7 on the ball game. And it's 20-10, so suddenly the lead has been cut to half with 2:25 left in the half. York, high arcing pass. Good catch by Lehman-Webb. A reset now to Lively. Back to Lauren. Fakes the 3, draws the double team, goes back to Lehman-Webb. And again, Holly has had to go upstairs to make a couple of nice catches on that skip pass from York, who is now double teamed, steps through it, literally, got away with it. Bryn inside, gets the pass, goes back to Alyssa on the wing from 15, and it falls. Great ball movement there by Mangum. Dreyer now with 6, Mangum 22-10. They've only tallied 4 points here in the quarter. Lehman-Webb battling at the timeline with Palin for the basketball, going to go out of bounds, and who did they say it was touched last? Gianna White, I believe, touched it last, and it will be Mangum basketball. So they will get it back on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Up by a dozen. Down to 1:50 left in the first half of play. Diagonal over the top. Back inside Woodruss. Now at the free throw line, Dreyer. Alyssa short that time. Rebound put back up and in. Landry Lively. Good job by Landry. Makes the rebound and puts up the shot in one motion. Didn't put the ball on the floor. 90 seconds left in the first half of play. 24-10. White with a push off. And do they call it? Yeah. Jay, all the way across the floor is the guy that calls it. Gianna White with the push off. That'll be her first. Team foul number 7. Player foul, so no free throws. Landry into the front court to Holly Lehman-Webb. Bet at 20 and running here in this first half of play. Lively goes inside York, draws the triple team. She'll go back to Holly for 3. Shot doesn't go. Woodruss battling for the rebound, kept alive. Landry got it and then got fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Whistle will be on Gianna White. That'll be her second. Team foul number 8 on this group from Tipton, and a couple of free throws here. So at the line, Landry Lively. Landry 6 points in the ball game, 1 for 2 from the stripe. First one good. She'll have one more. I think maybe that we need to figure a way to raise money for some charity, and I and Tooney, Landry's mother, should have a free throw shooting contest. Second one no good. Let's see if we can't get that arranged. Mangum, though, with a rebound and another opportunity, leading 25-10 with a minute left in the first half. Woodruss off the dribble. She'll reset out high to Lively. Now Holly. Lehman-Webb back to Landry. But Tipton really packing it inside the arc and daring Mangum to shoot from outside. Ooh, good hustling play there by Kaylee Corrales. And I'm like you, I'm not so sure that Mangum didn't touch that last. Said it was off of Kaylee. 40 seconds left in the first half. Lehman Webb to Lively. Landry in the corner, Woodruss. Bren, double team. They trap her. Lively now finds wide open underneath the basket. Lauren York. And Brian Bingham turns to Kelly King and says, hey, we finally ran the play the way I wanted it to. Into the front court, Tipton. They'll go out on the wing, and pass intended for Jalen Bull goes out of bounds, and apparently was touched by Bren Woodruss. So Tipton will get it back. Gianna White will inbound it. 15 seconds left in the quarter. 3-ball dialed up by Fierro, and Jayla's shot no good. Boxing out Lehman Webb with a rebound. Mangum now got to beat the clock down the floor. 5 seconds left. Woodruss quickly had Lively inside, but the pass was behind her. And with 2.6 left in the first half of play, Tipton will not get a shot up. And the half will come to an end. Mangum in command at the end of the first 16 minutes of play. Mangum with 27 on the board, Tipton with 10. We are at the intermission. 27-10. Mangum in front of Tipton, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
And we're at the half. It is Mangum on top of Tipton 27-10. At the end of the first 16 minutes of play, 18 points in that first quarter. Yeah, Cameron, I talked about the fact that Mangum started off slowly, but they got 18 points in the first quarter and only 9 in the second. 27 for the half. And lead it 27-10. Good balance for Brian Mangum. Landry Lively was 7. Ashley Dreyer was 6. You have 5 in the first half to Morgan White. Lauren York with 4. 3 for Bren Woodruss and 2 for Maddie Paxton. Mangum, though, 6 of 12 from the free throw line in that first half of play. And again, that is an area where they struggle and have now really since the second half of the season got underway. Foul situation for Coach Bingham and company. York with 2, White with 2, Dreyer with 2, and Lehman Webb with 2 at the half. But again, Mangum in command on the scoreboard, 27-10. On the other side of the ledger, it's been mainly Jayla Ball. Ball has 7 in the first half. In fact, she scored all 5 of her team's points in that second quarter of play. So Ball was 7, Abby Davis with 2, and Daniel Chavez with 1 at the intermission. And Mangum, as we mentioned, just 6 of 12 from the foul line, but Teddy White would take that. His club 2 of 8 for the charity stripe in the first half of play. Foul situation for Tipton. Desiree Fatjoy with 3. 2 at the half for Gianna White. Jayla Fierro has 2 as well. Again, we're at the half. Mangum on top, 27-10. Halftime continues after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman,
Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to Tipton. We get set for the second half of play between Tipton and Mangum in the girls' game. And we had a conversation, Cameron, with Nathan Pennypacker. Was one of those that we really didn't need to have that conversation with all you folks. So that we just kind of shot the breeze with it. But he told us he's looking forward to the game coming up tonight against Tipton. Looking forward maybe to some athletic kids need at this point of the season. So we'll see. Second half set to get underway here, and it'll be Brent Woodruss along with Landry Lively, Morgan White, Lauren York, and Alyssa Dreyer out there for Mangum in their road black uniforms with the orange trim and the silver numerals. Gosh, what a catch by York. But she was falling out of bounds. Threw it off of Fat Joy. And then Fat Joy going to walk with the basketball. So Mangum will get it right back. Check the five on the floor for Tipton. Jalen Ball, Desiree Fatjoy, Gianna White, Kaylee Corrales, and Jayla Fierro, the starting five that began the ball game, back out there now for Tipton in their home white uniforms, gold numerals, gold and black trim. Mangum here on the near side, the right end of your listening and or viewing device. I got tickled. I talked a little bit to Brian Bingham earlier this evening. He said, "What do you think?" I said, "What do you think?" He goes, "Well, it'll be interesting with the fans right on top of us." Morgan inside had the shot knocked out of her hands. It'll go back to Alyssa from 15. That's too strong, but Lively there for the rebound. Ball loose on the floor and finally picked up by Landry. Good job by Lively just to stay alive, and then a marvelous pass to Morgan, and she doesn't get it to go. Ball with the rebound, and now with the ball slapped out of bounds by Woodruss, and Morgan knew she was going to come out after missing that bump there. Coach Bingham immediately went to Holly Lehman-Webb and said, "Get in there." Minute gone by here in the third. Three ball dialed up by White. Gianna shot too strong. The long rebound, Lauren White, one and done. Or Lauren York, I should say. One and done for Tipton. Alyssa here on the near side. She'll go to Landry, draws the double team. Diagonal pass to Alyssa, back to Holly Lehman-Webb, and a reset up top. Landry now going to set, fire a three ball. Got it to go. She was on the line, they said, and just two. So Landry, who can score in spurts, now has 9 in the ball game, and it's 29-10, 6:25 left in the third. Wild left-handed shot put up by Fierro, doesn't go. Rebound York, she wants to run. Has the numbers. Lauren, dribble, drive, pass Fatjoy, lays it up and in. Good move there by Lauren York. 6 in the ball game for Lauren. Inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds, last touch by Landry. It will still be Tipton basketball. And again, we've got a conversation at the scores table. Some confusion. And I think they're talking about the three. I think the scores table thought that was the three that was knocked down by Lively. Because I saw the official raise his hands. They gave it a 3. They did give her a 3? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Landry credited with the 3 on that shot. And now a 3-point opportunity for Woodruss as she'll steal the basketball away and go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Did you see who that foul was on, by the way?
I did not.
I know.
Dan motioned so fast I couldn't catch him.
And it is. I mean, it's like those FedEx commercials from years gone by. Free throw no good. Mangum, though, will dig out the rebound and reset it, leading it 34-10 with 5:55 left in the third. Woodruss off the bounce. Shot doesn't go. Ball with the rebound. Fatjoy's got to track down the ball in the corner. Goes to White. Now they try to run. Good job by Alyssa to stay with Corrales. Kaylee will lose the ball out of bounds. And
called a foul.
Oh, he did? Oh, my goodness. So that'll be on Alyssa. We believe that's her third. Team foul number 1 of the second half called on Mangum. And Kelly King and Brian Mangum getting it cleared up. They gave the thumbs up after they got the understanding. Thank you, Bob Seeger, the Silver Bullet Band. Kaylee Corrales' first free throw, no good. Kaylee will have one more. 34-10, Mangum in command. Second free throw, no good. Ball collects the rebound for Tipton. Boy, she got to put that shot up. She'll kick it out to Corrales just inside the arc. That won't fall. And the ball going to go out of bounds.
She's so hesitant to turn and shoot.
Yeah, and again, she is smooth enough around the basket. She can do that, and certainly long enough to do that. Good-looking young athlete. Lehman Webb, lob over the top. Great catch by Woodruss. Shot won't go. She'll get grabbed by the arm by Desiree Fatjoy, and I've got Desiree for 4. Second team foul in the second half called on Tipton. I think Teddy, he's going to get Fatjoy out of there. And it's coming to the scorer's table. Danielle Chavez. Woodruss, free throw, no good. And this is just a club that is snakebit right now at the charity stripe. I talk about it, and they hear about it when they go back and watch it. Everybody on the streets asking them about it. And now they are 6 of 14 unofficially in the ballgame. Abby Davis, by the way, has come back into the ballgame as well for Tipton. Second one is good. Woodruss looking much more comfortable that time. Half a dozen now for Bryn. Inbounds pass, going to be battled for it. Woodruss will tie up. Corrales will get a jump ball in the arrow going to point the way, I believe, of Tipton. It will be Tipton basketball. 35-10. Mangum with that full court pressure defense. And York will tip it to Woodruss. Bryn steps through. Nice pass to Lively. Landry fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see who Dan the Man called that one on this time. And it'll be on Jalen Ball. That'll be her second. You talked about it during our break at halftime that Mangum getting easy buckets in that first quarter because of the pressure on the defensive side. Woodruss first free throw, or rather Lively first free throw is good.
Yeah, we've seen them come a little bit more pressure here in the third than we saw in that second quarter as well. That's how they've had the opportunity to score some easy, quick buckets.
Second one for Lively is good. So Mangum already has tallied 10 in the quarter. And extended the lead now to 37-10. Inbounds pass knocked out of bounds. Lively thought she had it. And the official said no. So Mangum outscoring Tipton 10-0 to begin this third period of play. 3 minutes have gone by in the frame. They continue that full court pressure defense. And it results in another turnover. York got a piece of the ball and is picked off by Woodruss. Bryn into the front court. She'll slow it down now to Holly Lehman-Webb. 4:45 left in the third. Alyssa to Holly from 15. Good. Knocked it down from the left elbow. First 2 of the ball game for Holly Lehman-Webb. So everybody who has played has gotten into the scoring column here. As again, there's another steal. This one by York. Karen talked about it. It's resulted in points for Mangum. Lively for 3, and it's as big as the ocean right now for Landry. 8 in the period, 15 in the ball game. Mangum on top, 42-10. 4:20 left in the third. That's the only thing that will slow things down is a blocking foul across the way on Lehman-Webb, her third, and number 2 on Mangum in this second half of play. Suffocating defense in this third period of play. 4:15, and there's another pass. Woodruss. She tipped it and tried to catch it and couldn't get it done. It rolled out of bounds. Bryn, one of those that is just long as well, as Mangum going to steal the inbounds pass. Landry Lively will go to Alyssa. Mangum with numbers in the front court. Woodruss, great pass over the top to Holly Lehman-Webb. She'll reset to York. Now out on the wing, Landry.
Ooh.
Yeah, got to take that shot, doesn't she?
Yes.
She'll get it back for York. They'll go to Bryn. Now Landry will, and that one off the mark. Long rebound to Alyssa at a reset for Mangum. That ball got tipped out of her hands and picked up by Corrales. And she'll dribble, drive, throw up a shot. Doesn't get it to go. Davis with a rebound. Back to Corrales. Ball slapped out of her hands. Loose on the floor, rolling out of bounds and trying to save it and not able to get it done. A saving Landry Lively. 3:39 left here in the third. 42-10. Mangum on their way to leveling the record at 8-8. Oh, they missed that game on Tuesday against Cornell. Would have loved to have been 9-8. Heading into the turning in of records and whatnot for pairings. Davis inside. Abby's shot doesn't go. Ball will save it right in the hands of Lauren. And York wants to run. Tipton does a good job of getting back on the defensive end. Holly now runs the offense up high. Skip it here on the near side to Brent. Sets, fires three. A little bit too strong. York battling for the rebound. And it's lost out of bounds. Last touch by Jayla Fierro. Maddie Paxson comes back in. Along with Morgan White. Holly Lehman-Webb. Well, no, it won't be Holly. She was coming to the bench, but instead it'll be Lively and Dreyer who sit down for Mangum. York to trigger the inbounds pass. She does. Goes to Woodruss. Maybe shuffle the feet. Back to York. Now Maddie sets. Fires three. In and out won't go. And ball the rebound for Tipton. She'll come down to Corrales. Corrales into the front court. Hounded by two players. Throws the ball towards Ball. She and York will collide. And Jayla slow to get up. And Lauren help her to her feet. And the ball last touched by... Let's see who they called it off of. Well, I think they said it was last touched by Lauren. 2:49 left here in the third. Tipton yet to score in the frame. Inbounds pass through the hands of Fierro. There is Corrales, and a reset now to Chavez. Danielle looking inside for Ball. Nothing there. Ball tipped around, in fact. Chavez will get it, and then a blocking foul going to be called on Woodruss. Kind of an anticipation call there. And I've got one on Bryn, and team number 3 on Mangum in the second half.
Yeah, there wasn't an overabundance of contact on that play.
No. I don't know that there was any contact. Inbounds pass. Corrales for three, and it goes. Kaylee with her first three of the ball game. First three for Tipton here, the third. And it's 42-13, 2:20. Dreyer will check in at the next dead ball. York. Baseball pass inside to Woodruss, and she walked prior to it. Officials late at making the call, but it is the right one. So here comes Landry and Alyssa. Woodruss will set. And the 15 mark, trailing 42-13. Chavez over the top. She'll leave it down the far side for Fierro. Back to Chavez. Tries to go to Davis. Abby. And foul on the floor. Pushes those numbers out there hard. Nothing else is emphatic, but that is. 3 ball goes in. Back-to-back threes now for Tipton. And Jayla Fierro will knock that one down. And that'll make it 42-16. 1:50 left here in the third. Holly Lehman-Webb says, let's run play number 1. She'll go to Alyssa. Now diagonal Landry. Back to Holly. Thought about the 3. Dreyer will take it on the right side instead. That's too strong, and the rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Tipton. Instead, it went off of Fierro. Emily Palin going to come back into the ball game now for Tipton as Ball takes his seat. Inbounding underneath their own glass will be Mangum. That's York. She'll get it at the free throw line. Got a screen. Kicks it here on the near side to Holly. Lehman-Webb's 3 doesn't go. She'll follow the shot. It's loose on the floor. Diving on it is Palin. And a timeout going to be taken by Teddy White prior to the travel. 1:29 left in the third. 42-16. Mangum on top. More classic hits. 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827. Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Tipton will have the ball coming out of the timeout. 1:29 left here in the third. And Mangum front 42-16. Well, I remember when they built this facility, and it was some of the finest around. It's still a great facility. Jalen has the ball go through her hands, stolen away by Dreyer. Out front, she'll go to Lively. Land Mangum inside York, and the collision on the floor, and the foul going to be called on Jayla Fierro. That'll be 3 on her. 4 now on Tipton. But when they built this, they hosted Class A and B competition, and for good reason. It's a nice facility. And trying to keep the rebound alive. Abby Davis will take it away. Davis now going to give it up to Fierro. Fierro coming across the timeline, bumped into from behind by Paxton. No call. Rebound York, and Lauren back the other way. Head on a swivel. York dribble, drive around Davis, lays it up and in. Good job by Lauren. She's done that a couple of times. Took it all the way. Jump ball on the inbounds pass, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. They'll get it with 38 seconds left in the third, leading 44-16. Lauren, by the way, with 8 in the ball game. And Bryn going to inbound in front of her own bench. Holly Lemon-Webb fakes the 3. Back to Woodruss. Bryn will shoot the 3 on its way. Too strong. And everybody's standing around watching Alyssa Dreyer get the rebound. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. I mean, that's Sunday night league down at the First United Methodist Church. Nobody moving, and just I hope the ball will come to Alyssa. Looked inside York. Tough catch. Traffic. Pass. Got it. Wow. That's Lauren, a strong physical kid. You don't really realize that until you get up next to her. She has got some physicality about her. Third quarter going to come to a close with Mangum on top by 30. It's 46-16. Final 8 coming up. Sick and Say. Classic Hits 97.7.
If you've started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
This just in, fellas, with that commercial in mind. Today's the 27th. The 14th is coming up pretty quickly of February. You might know what that is. It's something called Valentine's Day. Just bear that in mind, guys. Little hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
It's kind of an important date to remember.
It can get some folks in trouble. I knew a guy that when I first moved to Altus, he would always break up with his girlfriend right before Valentine's Day and then get back with her afterwards. He was cheap, to say the least. Mangum with a steal on the inbounds play to begin the fourth quarter of play, and they will have it right in if you're listening and or viewing device in their road black uniforms, silver numerals, and orange trim. Landry Lively, Alyssa Dreyer, Bryn Woodruss, Lauren York begging for the ball inside. They got it to her late. It's going to be taken away by Daniel Chavez. Morgan White, by the way, the final member of that 5 out there for Mangum. Meantime, Jayla Fierro coming into the front court. She tried to go to Palin. Sarah couldn't. Sarah, I knew I was going to do that. Emily couldn't hold on to the ball. I know Emily. I know better than that. Ball goes out of bounds, and getting it back will be Tipton. It's Emily Palin out there with Jayla Fierro. Also getting the start here in the fourth quarter is Daniel Chavez, Kaylee Corrales, and Abby Davis. Davis double team. Ball knocked out of her hands in the late whistle. And we will get it on, I guess, Alyssa Dreyer. Again, the hand signals are unbelievably quick. I've got Alyssa for 4, 5 now on Mangum. I've got to be careful, though. I I went back to the city gym last night and refereed 4 games, and maybe going and doing some more tomorrow, depending if I get the call from Todd Glenn or not. Alyssa's going to pick up a personal foul here as she'll knock Davis to the floor. And Brian Bingham just kind of looking in disbelief. Let's see if we're accurate on being 5, and it's not. Alyssa not coming out of the ballgame. So I missed one somewhere, and that's good. Inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds. 7:03 left in the ball game. Mangum in front by 30 as the inbounds pass knocked by Lauren York. Lauren close to being over the line. And if you're Bruin Shipley and it's 1 toke over the line, that's okay. But here it's delay of game. Morgan White battling Palin for the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Morgan. So with 6:59 remaining. Circus is in town. And stepping on the baseline on the inbounds pass after all that is Chavez, and Mangum will get it back. So we know how blasphemous it was for Mangum fans on Monday night with the delay game. But here, you just assume the 6:52 go by very quickly. 3-ball, York doesn't go. Put back by Morgan won't fall. She and Davis will battle on the rebound. We'll get a jump ball, and it'll be Mangum basketball with 6:43 remaining. Desiree Fatjoy and Jalen Ball will come back into the ball game. Chavez will sit down, and Davis will take a seat as well. A lot of banners hanging in this building. Inbounds pass, Alyssa Dreyer shot came up short. Palin with the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will still be Tipton ball. And, obviously we know about the state football championships, but you look up there and they did pretty well in basketball back in the 70s on the boys' side. Got to the quarterfinals in boys basketball back in 2013-14. Palin on the baseline, double team. She'll kick it back out. 3-ball comes up short for Fierro. Rebound Palin and a reset now. Fierro lob it inside the ball. That pass way too tall. Run out now for Mangum as they've got numbers. Bren stopping, popping, glass, shot too hard. Morgan there to clean it up. White's done a good job on the garbage rebounds on the offensive end for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Got some baseball banners up there. Another steal by Woodruss. Golf banner as well. We like that. 2A state qualifiers back in 2015. And then there's speech and debate. Did you do speech and debate when you were in high school?
We did have a debate team when I was in high school. What we did was like a mock trial thing is what we did. Yeah. We were like the first Altus High School group to do one of the mock trials. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Meantime, Lauren York going to try for a second time to get a bucket to go down. Can't handle the ball for Tipton. Going to go out of bounds. What year did you graduate from AHS?
91.
Yeah, you're a youngster.
Just a pup, right?
Yeah. Woodruss setting down, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come back into the ballgame. 91. So, you had your 30-year anniversary not long ago.
We did.
Golly.
We did.
Lauren for 3 says anniversary this. Baker's dozen 13 for her.
Yeah, I've got the big half century coming up.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You going to be 50?
In like 2 weeks.
Golly. Yeah. 50's the new 30, I'm told. Because
everybody always tells you that as you get older. 50, that's the new 20. Yeah. No, it's really not.
Well, 62 is still the 62, believe me. I'm well aware of that. I got tickled the other day. Somebody was talking about age. I didn't even know what it was. And good job by Fatjoy on the defensive end, knocking out of Holly Lehman-Webb. But this spring will mark my 40-year anniversary of graduating from college. Now, if that doesn't make you feel old. 3-ball here. Good job by Landry Lively. Landry, and we have seen this from Lively. When she starts off in a positive fashion, she can really light it up, and got 18 now on the night. and has knocked down 4 threes in the process. Fat Joy going to try her own 3. That one's a little bit too strong. Long rebound collected by Fierro, and Jayla will reset now. Ball taken away by Lehman Webb. Wants to run it out. Got White on the weak side. Goes to Morgan. She'll go glass and score. Morgan White now with 9 in the ballgame, and it's 56-16. 40-point lead at the midway point of quarter number 4. And an opportunity now for Brian Bingham to clear his bench. They have not had, I can promise you, a 40-point lead this year. Foul going to be called on Alyssa Dreyer. She's not happy by it. They're celebrating my 40-year anniversary graduating from Northwest Missouri State University. Sounds good. So
they knew it.
Yeah, Brent Woodruss will come in. Also checking back in Maddie Paxton, and we'll see for the first time tonight Zoe Gutierrez and Kristen Rankins. So at the foul line, Emily Palin to shoot. That's the 7th team foul on Mangum. So Emily will get a 1-and-1, knock down the first. Palin will get one more. That's the first point of the ball game for Emily Palin. And the first point of the fourth quarter for Tipton. 56-17. Second one on the way. Around the roll, around the ball, and down the hole. Emily got it to go. So Emily with her first 2. And now Teddy White got to clear his bench as well. So this will be fun for some kids. Vestina Chi will come in to the ball game. We also see Erica Harmon checking into the contest. And who else am I missing? Also coming in, Bethany Mefford. So Bethany will come into the ball game. And also checking back in, Danielle Chavez. 56-18 our score here. Mangum passed the ball around the arc quite a bit, I would think, and run as much clock as possible. And Brent Woodruss says, no, we won't. 3 ball, fired up, doesn't go. Ball rolls out of bounds.
On cue.
Yeah, no kidding. NFC, AFC championship games coming up Sunday afternoon and evening. NFC first, San Francisco, Philadelphia. Who do you like?
Philly.
Yep, I'm with you. I wish San Francisco would win just because I love the Brock Purdy story, but Jalen Hurts is just unbelievable. And that defense on both sides is good, but I think playing in Philadelphia will be the difference in the ballgame.
And who would have thought just a couple of years ago that Jalen Hurts would be the player he is in the NFL?
Well, you know, Woodruss could move inside, got it to go. Bren knocking down the little jumper. If you think about the stories, though, when he was in Norman and the impact he had on his teammates, and then the stories about after games going down and lifting weights and all the things that he did, he is a guy that is just a very quiet leader, but he gets it done. Maddie Paxton with a rebound there. You know, instead of feeling hurt about Tua Tagliabue taking his place for Alabama, he was a great backup, got a chance to come in and play late in the season, and then transferred to Oklahoma and did great things for them. So, I mean, he's a guy that, yeah, he's not flashy, but he just seems to find a way to get it done. Brock Purdy as well. And, you know, they talk about when those two played in Norman, back in 2019,
yep.
Iowa State and Alabama,
yep.
Oklahoma. What a game. Oh, my goodness. Maybe we'll see the same thing on Sunday with those two. And then, of course, the nightcap, it'll be freezing cold in Arrowhead as the Chiefs, and another steal for Mangum, as the Chiefs will take on Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Holly Lehman-Webb underneath the basket, didn't get it to go. That was a nice pass by Woodruss. Brennan will get the rebound and reset it now. Wanted to go inside, and Palin with the steal, and then the ball knocked out of the hands. Holly Lehman-Webb. Who do you like in the AFC Championship game?
I like Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think the fact that Patrick Mahomes will play, but his mobility will be limited, I think that will make it very difficult for him. And Joe Burrow is just Joe Cool. The guy's unbelievable. 58-18, minute 45 left here. I know it is blasphemous in this part of the country, but I think I've read somewhere there's 67 days until Major League Baseball opens. So that's where my allegiance lies. Don't get me wrong, I love basketball, love football, something about baseball.
Yeah, see, after all my years in Indiana, giving all my buddies flack about the Bengals, it's nice to see them doing something a couple of years in a row.
Yeah, and a couple of Oklahoma products, Samaje Perine and Joe Mixon. In the back. Oh, boy, Maddie Paxton went down hard, and feeling bad about it was Bethany Mefford. Mefford was just simply out of position. Maddie, okay, big smile on her face. She'll bounce up and shoot free throws now. Minute 19 remaining. Paxton with 2 points in the contest, 0 for 2 from the foul line. People didn't believe in him at LSU. He did all those things that he did with Jamar Chase. And he's done well there in Cincinnati. Came back from that gruesome knee injury, did Joe Burrow. And hasn't missed a beat. Paxton hit the first. Maddie will get one more. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound tipped. Zoe Gutierrez will track it down for Mangum. And then Zoe. She says, I got to run out, coach. Roll good, Zoe. And it happens, kiddo. Get excited, and you're like, God, I've got open space in front of me. Watch this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's all part of that maturing process. That's fun stuff. Long three here by Mefford. Doesn't get it to go. It goes out of bounds. 1:07 remaining. So it'll be fun. Sunday, championship bowl games. I heard a conversation with Steve Young yesterday, the former San Francisco 49er Super Bowl champion. And he said the thing that Brock Purdy, the Mr. Irrelevant, will be surprised by is how quickly you either advance to the Super Bowl or your season is over.
Mm-hmm.
He said, in basketball and baseball, you got the best of 5 or best of 7 series to get to the championship. Football, one and done, baby. Palin going to go inside here to Chavez and had it taken away by Woodruss. 35 seconds remaining. 59 on the board for Mangum, 18 for this group from Tipton. Woodruss into the front court. She'll give it up to Maddie, and I would be surprised if Mangum shoots again. Although Rankins went inside, did put up the shot, couldn't get it to go. And Chavez with the rebound. Danielle coming across the timeline. 10 seconds remaining, so Mangum will improve to 8-8 on the year. And after winning only 3 games last year and still plenty of season left here, they are well on their way to getting double-digit wins under Brian Bingham. 59-18, your final score. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Well, Mangum Lady Tigers winning tonight over the Tipton Lady Tigers by a final score of 59-18. Mangum getting 18 in the victory from Landry Lively, including 4 3-pointers for Landry, 13 on the night for Lauren York. Morgan White contributed 9, 8 in the ballgame for Bryn Woodruss, half a dozen for Alyssa Dreyer, 2 for Holly Lehman Webb, and Maddie Paxton wound up with 3 points in the ballgame. We had her originally only for 1, but she wound up with 3 in the ballgame. Mangum 10 of 19 from the foul line, so still hovering around that 50% mark. But again, they're 8-8 on the year after the big win here. 7 in the loss for Jalen Ball, and then 3 apiece for Kaylee Corrales and Jalen Fixico. 2 on the night for Emily Palin and for Abby Davis. 1 for Daniel Chavez, and 4 of 12 for the foul line was Tipton. So Mangum 8-8 on the year. We hope to get in 2 games next week, certainly scheduled and will occur next Friday night, weather permitting, at Navajo. Going to try to get that missed game with Cordell in next Thursday night. They're looking for officials. If they can get officials, get that ball game in. Of course, that was homecoming that night as well. Second half of our doubleheader set to unfold as we've got Tipton and Mangum in a boys Tigers squared ball game. And we'll return to Tipton after a timeout and get set for that one. Mangum and Tipton coming up on the boys' side here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Welcome back to Tipton. We get set for the second half of our doubleheader, and it's been disappointing not be able to carry on the conversations with you along Facebook, but have been able to have conversations with Cameron, so it's good to have him here tonight. And we've been lucky, and I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. There have been different people that have been working with me. I don't know if that's a good reflection or a bad we'll have to go to Wes and Cameron and ask him about that and find out if Chad's kicking me to the curb or not. So.
I was talking to Lindsay earlier today whenever I mentioned I was having the opportunity to work with you tonight. I said, since I worked with Ted DeVore, I've never had anybody else that we've worked in tandem and probably called as many games as the two of us have.
Yeah, and I'm glad you missed Ted, or mentioned Ted. We miss him.
Yeah.
And I play golf with a group of guys on Sundays, and all of those guys knew Ted through various ways, whatever the case may be. And without a doubt, almost every Sunday, he comes to mind, and we talk about him. And Ted, long time, did Altus Sports, right? Got to do it with him, as you mentioned. You had a chance to do it. And Ted's one of those guys you miss. He's just genuinely a good guy, and sorry that he is gone. We miss him. But his legacy lives on in our old buddy Robert Lee.
Yes, it does.
And I know that you get to see him quite a bit probably at the store, right?
Yes.
And I will tell you that I try to time it as often as I can because I know about his schedule. I try to get there a lot at your store to see Robert in the parking lot, and it's been a while since I've seen him. But our old buddy Robert Lee, he was go Bulldogs. That was Robert's call, and we loved that. So
got to call a couple of games, just myself and Robert back in the day as well. Yeah, always good times.
Oh, Robert, a lot of fun and just good people as well. All right, second half of our doubleheader set to get underway here. Speaking of good people, there's my girlfriend, Natty Joe. Hey, Natty Joe, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you, baby girl. Natty Joe, one of my girls, came in and saw me today at the office, and we got our picture taken. That was good stuff. Nate Augustine going to get the start here tonight, and he's with Ian Martinez, Daniel Bernal, Aiden Warner, and Colton Ellis get the start tonight for Mangum. 7-8 on the year, and the opposite number for Nate will be Devin Nunley, and Tap going to control. Tipton going to get it, I believe, because I think they said Martinez knocked it out of bounds. Dallas Chandler will run the offense for these Tipton Tigers, and why not? He was the quarterback on that state championship football team. Braden Fancher looks inside. They'll give it up now to Cameron Diaz, and Dakota Sheffield will get the start. And a shot put up, no good, rebounded by Warner, and here we go. Aiden inside, ball slap free. Tipton with numbers, Fancher out in front. And he loses it as he was going inside. Good job by Martinez just to stay straight up and created a turnover there. So Mangum will get it back. So the naysayers will say that in the first 30 seconds, Cameron, we've had more action in this ball game than we did in the whole second half. On Monday night, there's a steal, run out, Nunley lays it up. Shot doesn't go, and on the rebound. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call a jump ball. Wow. Coach Harvard can't believe it. And I've got to be honest with you, I can't either. There is no such thing as over the back. There's not a call there, but that was the quintessential push on a rebound, and it's a jump ball, and the arrow points the way of Bernal and company. Daniel into the front court. He'll go to Aiden. Bounce pass, telegraphed, and taken away. Good hands by Fancher, and then Fancher will throw it away. I mean, anytime you come sailing in from topside and land on the guy, yeah, the ball was tied up, but he was laying on top of him. This just in. Inbounds pass, Daniel over the top. And Bernal going to run the offense. Double team trap out high. He'll go to Aiden. Warner to Martinez. Ian kicks it back to Aiden. Fakes the three. Goes inside. That was a shot he should have taken. Daniel will take it from behind the arc and knock it down. Daniel Bernal. And he can shoot lights out. Bernal can. So Mangum with the early 3-0 lead. Coach Pennypacker told us he was looking forward to this game because he knows the athletes that are out there for this group from Tipton. Fancher here on the near side. Braden with the left hand. Gives up the dribble. Needs some help. He'll leave it at the left elbow to Sheffield. Now they'll reverse it in the corner for Chandler. Good ball movement by Tipton. Chandler going baseline. Gets double teamed by Augustine. They're going to get Nate for the reach in, I believe. And it will be on Augustine. First foul of the night on Mangum, and it's on Augustine. 6:20 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum leading 3-0 after the 3-ball knocked down by Bernal. Inbounds pass. And it's an inadvertent kick. It went off one of the Mangum players, and it will still be Chandler and company to inbound. He'll go to Sheffield. Boy, Dakota is a load. They'll come here to Chandler. 3-ball doesn't go. Long rebound tracked down by Ian. Martinez quickly across the timeline. He'll dribble, drive, go in traffic, and a grab going to be called. Well, Devin Nunley will pick it up. That'll be his first. Team number 1 on Tipton. And Tipton fans in front of us raising their eyebrows on a couple of calls to begin the ball game. Earls give it up to Aiden, and 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter of play. Bernal out high, double team on him. Going to get stripped of the basketball. Run out now for Nunley. Ball bobbled, picked up by Fancher. His shot got blocked away by Augustine. And Fancher will get it back, put it up from 10, knock it down. Good job by Braden to stay with it. So Fancher gets first 2 of the ball game for Tipton. And I believe that was a delay of game warning there. Officials quickly blowing the whistle after the play. So delay of game warning called against Tipton. 5:35 left in the first. Mangum on top 3-2. Bernal again drawing a crowd. Martinez right elbow. He'll go to Warner. Aiden open for 3. And he banked it home. Rattled around the rim and went in. Mangum on top 6-2. A couple of 3-balls knocked down by the Tigers to begin the ball game. That is always a good sign for them. Off the bounce, they'll go to Sheffield. Inside shot blocked away from behind by Martinez. A lot of contact and no call. Ian into the front court, leaves it right side Warner. Bounce pass to the baseline. He will go to Augustine, and an offensive foul going to be called on Nate, and that'll be 2 on him. Here's the thing. To go to Sheffield, he's got some rocks in his pockets. And I just don't think contact of that nature is going to knock him down on the floor. I think he's bigger and stronger than that. But the foul was called. Fancher now going to go inside. He'll kick it back out top. 3-ball. Chandler's shot doesn't fall. Hit the back of the rim. And Bernal collects the rebound for Mangum. Bernal had the ball knocked out of his hands by Devin Nunley. Good job by Nunley. Here comes O.T. Tellis as Augustine will sit down with those 2 fouls. And O.T., he just reminds me of the Steely Dan song Dirty Work. He just does everything. Rebounds, plays defense, and occasionally will pop out and shoot a 3. And Daniel Bernal shot a 3, but he took a walk on the wild side. So the turnover gives it back to Tipton. They trail 6-2. 4.5 minutes left in quarter number 1. They're in their home whites. Gold numerals, gold and black trim, working on the right end of your listening and viewing device. Fancher on the baseline, double teamed. Braden going to reset, now go inside. And tough shot put up by Chandler, no good. Battled for the rebound, and there's O.T. Tellis doing that dirty work, coming up with the defensive board. Earls now in the front court. Colton steps through the defenders, goes to Bernal, sets, fires 3, didn't walk, couldn't get the shot to go down. Nunley will climb the ladder and grab the rebound. Devin will hand it off now to Chandler. Dallas walks up across the timeline. A.J. Gay at the scores table comes in at the next dead ball. Fancher stays in bounds, goes to Sheffield. Riding time going to be called, I believe, on Aiden Warner. Let's see. Yep, Aiden Warner will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. So Gay will come into the ball game, and A.J. will take the place of Ramirez. Chandler to inbound. Dallas underneath his own window. Near side, he'll go to Nunley. Devin for 3. Shot doesn't go. Gay with a rebound in traffic. Resets up top to Fancher. Boy, he can jump. And
you got an equipment timeout.
And I understand that, but during the sequence, I'm a little surprised that they blow the whistle.
Especially when it's not the offense.
And that was going to be my last point, so thank you.
Sorry about that.
No. I'm glad you're on the same page I am, because sometimes it makes me worry that I may not know what I'm talking about, which is 95% of the time. So when I get that 5% correct, have somebody to back me up. I like that. Sheffield for three, or rather Chandler for three, doesn't go. And on the rebound, ball goes off of Devin Nunley. I'm laughing because of the demonstration by the official down there. That was rather, well, demonstrative. Thank you.
I bet he's great at charades.
No, that's exactly. Again, we're on the same page. I'm thinking I'm inviting him to the house for charades. That was too good. Ball knocked out of bounds here. Ian Martinez battling with Sheffield. Instead of went off of Sheffield. That's exactly what I thought. Skip, somewhere we're channeling our own 10-4, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Martinez inside, spins, shot doesn't go. That contact there was greater than what happened with Augustine. Mangum misses the shot, and Nathan Pinnybacker's like, come on, man. Sheffield into the front court. He will bang into Tellis, and a blocking foul going to be called on OT. That'll be the first on OT. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. Wow.
That's a painful block when you block on Sheffield.
Oh, it is. I mean, that's a load. He's got not just the rocks in his pockets. He's the whole quarry.
Yeah.
That is a big, thick, strong young man. Look at Dallas Chandler go inside, miss the shot, got grabbed on the arm. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Who reached in and grabbed him? It'll be Ian Martinez. It'll be the first on Ian and team foul number 5 on Mangum. So Dallas Chandler will go to the free throw line. And our charades guy, he's going to have to give us clues longer than that, though. That's too quick on those numbers. He's got to be a little bit more lethargic. First free throw, no good.
Did you get the number that time?
Yes, it was on Ian Martinez. Yeah. I'm trading myself. I'm trading my eyes. Check it out.
I did the same as well. I was making sure that we both had it.
Second free throw, by the way, no good by Chandler, and Mangum will go to work after they pick up the rebound. Martinez on the wing right side, going to draw a double team, gives up the dribble. Earls, great pass inside to OT. He'll fake, miss the shot, but get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Braden Fancher will pick up the personal. That'll be the first of the night on Braden. Team foul number 2 on Tipton. And OT will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws here. Mangum leading 6-2 on a couple of threes. OT misses the first, and he will have another. And the pandemic of missed free throws continues to affect a lot of teams, many teams that we have covered this year. Second one for Tellis is good. So OT 1 of 2. Mangum leads at 7-2. With 2:15 left here in quarter number 1. Chandler coming across the timeline. Dallas. He'll leave it for Sheffield, looking for a cutter. That's Nunley. Puts it on the floor, forces, doesn't go, but he gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. And I believe it's going to be on Tellis, and it is on OT.
Nunley had some hang time on that shot.
He and not only did he hang, he elevated quite well. So he'll get a chance to shoot two here. Devin's first is good. Substitution for Mangum as Bo Anderson will come in. And OT will sit down. What you should know about Bo, he was named, his mother named him after the Bo Jangles song by Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Nice.
Second free throw up in Nunley. So it's 7-4, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Mangum by 3. Warner into the front court, gives up the dribble, ball slapped out of his hands. He'll get it back. Now it's tipped into the backcourt. Bernal there to get it. He'll go to Bo. Anderson leaves it inside for Ian. And Martinez went up for the shot. Didn't have the ball with him. It got slapped out of his hands. Nathan Pennybacker shaking his head saying, I can hear the slap from here. 1:48 left in the first. Colton the inbound. Triggers it over the top to Bernal. They'll reverse it right side. Go to Ian. Now Colton thought about the three. Double team. Ball knocked out of his hands. I've been impressed, and he didn't start the ball game, but A.J. Gay is a good-looking athlete. Martinez on the baseline to Bo. Thought about the three. Resends to Aiden. Now Warner to Earls. Goes inside, stops, leaves it for Ian. Martinez's shot won't fall, but a foul will be called. Let's see if they call this one on Sheffield. They do. So that will be the first on Dakota. And team foul number 3 called on Tipton. Kind of a disjointed first quarter of play. Minute 30 left in the frame. Martinez to shoot a couple. First one for Ian, no good, and he'll get one more. Coach Harbert will send into the ballgame Arlen Taplin, and Sheffield will sit down. So they lose a bunch of size. Taplin, great quickness. Second free throw, Martinez, and that one will go. So Ian, 1 of 2. And he's given his club a 4-point lead, 8-4 with a minute 25 left in quarter number 1. Chandler, dribble, drive, forces, shot doesn't go. Martinez climbs the ladder, gets the rebound, wants to run. Ian into the front court, challenges, reverse layup, and got it to go.
Good looking play by Ian.
Well, up and in. Athletic move and strong. Rebound up pass here on the near side. Reset now to Fancher. Brandon. He will go to Gay. AJ from the front. Ian in the front court. Again, goes inside. Spin move. No, he walks. Maybe a little too unselfish there. I mean, if you're going to go that deep, go ahead and put the shot up, maybe.
Good call.
10-4 left here. 10-4. 10-4 the score. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. And Chandler coming into the front court. Dallas. Near side, Nunley. Nunley off the bounce. Got a mismatch. He'll go in, miss the layup. And Aiden Warner will take the rebound away from Mangum. Warner wants to run. Now he'll let traffic clear. Go to Bernal. Pass to Earls through Colton's hands. He was looking to shoot the 3. 21 seconds left in the first period of play. 10-4 ball game. And Nathan Pennypacker just up and down the sidelines. Arms crossed. Getting to be an old man fast. Nunley, a clear out, going to go to the rim and lay it up and in. Good move by Devin. Got away from the defender. 3 ball from half court by Bernal comes up short in the first quarter, comes to an end. 10-6, Mangum by 4 at the end of 1. More Classic Hits, 7.7.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Somewhere Lionel Richie and the Commodores are singing not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. Daniel Bernal with 3, Ian Martinez with 3, and Aiden Warner with 3 in that first quarter of play for Mangum. The other point from O.T. Tellis. Meantime, Devin Nunley with 4, Braden Fancher with 2 for Tipton. They're 2 of 4 from the foul line, and they'll have the ball to begin period number 2. Dallas Chandler, Braden Fancher, Devin Nunley, Dakota Sheffield, and Cameron Ramirez, the original 5 out there for Tipton in their home whites, the gold numerals, gold and black trim, working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Chandler out of position, but did a good job of drawing the contact and will go to the line to shoot 2. And they called the foul on Colton Earls. That'll be the first on Colton. 17 fouls now on Mangum. Colton had pretty good defense. And Nunley was out of position, as we mentioned, but did a good job of drawing the contact and going to the free throw line. First one for Dallas, no good. He'll have one more. And you can tell his frustration. Yeah, a guy who's a quarterback and is the point guard, you would expect him to be able to shoot free throws as well, and he's 0 for 3. Second one on the way. This one goes in. You got to get mad. Or at least get into a rhythm. 10-7 now. 7:40 left in the first half of play. Aiden Warner, Ian Martinez, Daniel Bernal, Colton Earls, and Bo Anderson out on the floor for Mangum in their road black. Silver numerals, orange trim. 3, Earls, no. Long rebound down by Aiden, and a reset now for Mangum. 7:25 left in the first half of play. They have led throughout. Earls again going to launch 3. That one's again too strong, and the rebound going to be collected by Tipton. Dallas Chandler walking it across the timeline. With this unit in there, Tipton not looking to run the floor. This is more of a half-court unit with the big bodies of Fancher and Sheffield out there. Augustine going to come back in now for Mangum. He plays with 2 fouls. And it'll be Daniel Bernal who sets down. 7:02 left in the half. Sheffield gets the inbound pass. Go to Nunley. Thought about the 3. Back to Chandler. Dallas off the dribble penetration. And he get called for a walk. Could have been a walk or a carry. I had him on the carry, but one way or the other, turnover against Tipton. And I had to explain this last night a bunch of the Little League games about what constitutes a carry. And the best definition I heard was if the ball comes to rest while you're dribbling, it's a carry. Meantime, Mangum throws the ball away, much to the chagrin of Nathan Pennypacker. One of the coaches said, come on, Barnes, they're just doing what they see on television. And I get that, especially in the NBA. My goodness. They kind of cracked down in college basketball. But the NBA, I mean, it's...
Depending on the stripes that you see tonight, high school basketball can get away with it or be called for it all night long. It all depends who you see in the stripes.
Yeah, you're right. Dakota Sheffield, strong inside, lays it up and in. Makes it an 11-9 ball game. 6:15 left in the first half of play. Ball free out high. Sheffield with a steal. Baseball pass down the floor to Nunley, and he'll lay it up and in. And we're tied at 11. Timeout going to be taken by Nathan Pennypacker. He has seen enough. 6:04 left in the half. Tied at 11. Mangum and Tipton. Classic hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
By the way, it's 11-10 now. Tipton on top. I had Mangum with 11, but they only have 10, and they trail by 1, 11-10. 6:04 left in the first half of play. Frustration timeout by Nathan Pennypacker. So Aiden into the front court, and he'll come to Bo. Anderson, wraparound pass, telegraphed, and taken away by Chandler. Over the top, Nunley with a run out, and he'll lay it up and in. And we talked about athleticism. I think we're seeing some athleticism from Tipton here. 13-10, they lead it by 3. Colton Earls on the offensive end. Give it up the dribble, needs some help. Went to Augustine, ball slapped free. It's picked up by Fancher. Braden going to slow down, let traffic clear, and reset to Chandler up top. Bounce pass Sheffield. Sheffield now going to put it on the floor. Challenge inside, passes it. Oh, and his teammate got surprised. Laid it right in the lap of Cameron Ramirez, and Cameron was looking to rebound and didn't know the ball was coming his way. Lost it out of bounds. So the unforced error will give it back now to Mangum, who have gone ice cold baby. Thank you, Vanilla Ice. 13-10. 5:10 left here in this first half of play. And a collision out near the timeline. Nunley going to get called for the foul. He and Earls may have banged knees. Foul on Devin, his second. Team foul number 4 called on Tipton. And Nunley going to have to sit down. Replaced by A.J. Gay. 5:05 left here in this first half of play. Tipton in front, 13-10. Aiden thought about the three. He'll glide inside, get a screen from Augustine. Shot doesn't go. And the weak side rebound taken away by Gay. Opportunity now for Tipton. Coach Harbert telling this club, hey, slow things down. Chandler into the front court. Dallas here on the other side of Fancher. Gay up top. AJ go back to Dallas. Crosses over. Glides inside. Fires up the shot. Doesn't get it to go. Sheffield with a big body inside. Misses the putback. He'll get clubbed across the head. Foul going to be called. And we'll check the whistle on Mangum.
Ian.
Yep. And on Martinez, that'll be number 2. And the 8th team foul now called on Mangum. So to the line to shoot 2, Dakota Sheffield. Sheffield with a pair of points. And Tipton 2 of 4 from the line. Sheffield's first, no good. Aiden Warner going to set down. Daniel Bernal has come back into the ballgame now for Mangum. Second one for Sheffield, no good. Rebound Martinez. Ian on the run into the front court. Crosses over it, leaves left side for Earls. Colton had the three, won't take it. Bernal right side down to Anderson. Bo draws the double team, gives up the dribble. Augustine will get it in the corner. Skip it over the top. Good catch by Daniel. Bernal trying to clear space, and he carried. And that's the very definition of ball coming to rest. Daniel Bernal. And I tell you what happened to Daniel there. He was wanting to pass the basketball, and there wasn't anybody there. And so put it back on the floor and got caught. Give and go inside here. Ball tip free. Good defense by Mangum. Gay will get the loose basketball. He'll go to Chandler. Now Sheffield. Ball popped away by Bo Anderson. Good job by Anderson on the weak side. Augustine into the front court. He will go to Colton Earls, who will get fouled. And that's just a tired foul there by, I think, Fancher. Let's see. Oh, no. And pull that instead on Cameron Ramirez. Wow. First on Ramirez. Team number 5. Called on Tipton. So at the line to shoot a couple, Colton Earls. First one on the way for the left-hander. Good. Colton will get one more. 13-11, 3:51 left in the half. And Arlen Taplin will come back in. Dallas Chandler will sit down. You just tell Dallas, one of those guys, I don't want to come out. I'm really not happy you're taking me out, Coach. And I'm going to show that with my body language. Second one on the way, good. I love kids like that.
Yeah, he wears his, you see his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah. But again, I'll take 10 kids that don't want to come out any day of the week. Fancher going to cross over, stop at the free throw line, high arcing shot that goes. How about that for Braden? 4 in the ball game now for Fancher. His club leads it 15-12. 3:30 and running in the first half of play. Boy, Earls may have gotten away with a Mother May I step there. He didn't say Mother May I. He may have been called for a travel. Bernal to Colton. Earls, free throw line, 15-footer. Got it. Rattled around a couple of times, but fell through. And Colton now with 4 in the ball game. And his club within 1. 15-14. 3:05 left in the half. Fancher running the offense now with Chandler on the bench. He'll give it up to Gay. Bobble the ball, taken away by Augustine. Nathan going to challenge, go inside. Count the bucket and the foul. Braden Fancher. Thought he was playing hockey. A little hip check and didn't get away with it. That'll be the second on Braden. And team foul number 6 on Tipton. Augustine with his first 2 of the ball game and a chance at a 3-point play. Has put his club up by 1, 16-15. 2:56 left in the half.
He couldn't have come off of the bench at a better time, Michael.
No. Free throw up and in. And he's an emotional leader for this club as well. So Mangum back on top by a pair, 17-15, 2:45 left in the half. Off the dribble penetration, Gay going to get grabbed on the arm. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Bo Anderson, his first. Team foul number 9 called on Mangum. Oh, they said the foul was on the floor, so at the line to shoot the 1-on-1 will be A.J. Gay. Substitution, Chandler will come back in. Dallas will take the place of Fancher. 2:45 left in the half. Mangum by a pair. Gay at the free throw line. A.J. got the first one to roll in. He'll have one more. Second free throw opportunity to tie the score. On the way for Gay. Rattled around, didn't stay down, and the rebound collected by Daniel Bernal. Bernal into the front court to Earls. Colton, baseline, gets a clear out, kicks it right side. Bow inside the arc. Air ball recovered by Augustine, up and in. And Nate with 5 quick points, giving his club a 3-point lead, 19-16 with 2:20 left in the first half. Chandler to Gay into the front court. AJ, they run the wave. Off the bounce, here comes Cameron Ramirez. Now he'll give it up to Gay. Gay stripped on his way up, picked up by Taplin. He'll shoot the 3, doesn't go. Out of position, and a push by Cameron Ramirez. That'll be his second. In team foul number 7 on Tipton. So I believe Bo Anderson will go to the other end and shoot 1-and-1. 2:05 left in the half. By the way, I know that there was a question as to whether the Fox Radio Network will be able to get out of the building over there at Fort Cobb, Broxton. Have you heard if Chad and company are on the air with that Hobart Fort Cobb game?
I have not. I don't know that I can get a text out of here.
Well,
to get
it
to
is.
him.
Yeah, I know it's difficult. So at the free throw line, Bo Anderson to shoot 1-and-1. By the way, into the ball game, Dakota Stevens now for Tipton. Anderson misses the free throw, and Sheffield, who has come back in, will grab the rebound and then throw it away. So Mangum will get a break there as Sheffield trying to go over the top to Gay and couldn't get it done. By the way, Nunley has come back in as well. That knee apparently okay. Daniel Bernal at the free throw line. Martinez inside. He'll go to Nate Augustine. Augustine going to get grabbed on the arm by Sheffield. Dakota's got 2. 8 now on Tipton. And to the line to shoot a couple of free throws will go Nathan Augustine. So Augustine battling fouls early on. Has come off the bench here in the second quarter for Nathan Pennypacker. Scored 4 and now 5 points. Mangum on top, 20-16. 1:53 left in the first half of play. Second free throw, good. So Augustine, a spark for Nathan Pennypacker. His club leads it by 5, 21-16. Minute 45 left in the first half of play. Dallas Chandler into the front court. Chandler picked up by Bernal up high. That's good matchup there. Nunley will get it. Go around Martinez and shoot it over Augustine. Too hard. Rebound. Sheffield will get it. Plow his way inside. Go off the glass and score. Dakota rumbling, bumbling, stumbling inside and knocking it down with a big body. Meantime, Earls had the ball knocked out of his hands, and I believe they said it was off of, and it was, Arlen Taplin. A lot of contact there. Minute 18 left in the half. Mangum by 3, 21-18. Daniel giving up the dribble out high. He'll go to Earls. Colton, left elbow, 15-footer, too strong. Long rebound, Sheffield. Or check that, Dallas. Chandler wanted to run, didn't have the numbers, so he'll slow things down, let traffic clear. Now he'll go to Nunley. Sheffield clearing space inside. Gay got the ball, then gets tied up. And did they call a foul on him? I think they did, yeah. That's Arlen Taplin instead. Taplin will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. 9 now called on Tipton. And so a 1-on-1 opportunity for Daniel Bernal. 53.1 left in the half. Mangum by 3, 21-18. Daniel hit a 3 early on. First free throw, good. He'll get one more. And suddenly Mangum getting it done from the foul line. This is probably the reverse kiss of death, but they have made their last 6 free throws. Second one on the way. It didn't happen. Good. 5 now for Daniel. Mangum leads it by 5, 23-18. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Dallas Chandler into the front court to Nunley. Devin backs his way inside, gets a clear out, attacks the rim, scores, and gets fouled. 3-point opportunity for Nunley. Basket was good. Blocking foul called on all, his first. Team out of 10 on Mangum. So a 3-point opportunity now for Devin Nunley, who's got 10 points in the ball game. And now 11 as that goes in. Nunley has given his club a 2 points down by 2, 23-21 with 30 seconds left in the first half of play. Inside Martinez, Ian shot no good. Battle for the rebound, going to go out of bounds, and last set by Bo Anderson. And the ball going to go back now to Tipton. So a chance for them to tie it or take the lead this trip. 20 seconds remaining. Dallas Chandler into the front court. Chandler, Bernal hooked up with him. He'll give up the dribble to Sheffield. Dakota backs his way inside, forces, and I hope that's not 3 on Nathan Augustine. And instead it'll be called on Colton Earls. That'll be his second. So a couple of free throws due for Dakota Sheffield, who missed 2 a moment ago. Sheffield has 4 in the ball game. Dakota first, good. He'll have one more. Dakota Sheffield. 23-22, 6.7 left in the first half. Sheffield's second. Hit the back of the iron, died and went in.
Yeah, there was a lane violation.
Oh, doesn't count. Tipton got there too soon, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Chaplin stepped in before he ever released the ball.
You know, it's so hard to get in there early now because you can go on the release. Martinez trying to beat the clock, goes to Bo as time expires, won't fall. And Mangum will take a 1-point lead into the locker room at the intermission. 23 on the board for Tipton, for Mangum, 22 for Tipton. We've played 16 minutes. Come back to halftime numbers. 23-22 our score at the half on Classic Hits, 87.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
half, Mangum in front, 23-22, and Craig's doing the Cameron, I'm sorry. Who's Craig? Cameron is doing the YMCA. Yeah, there you go. That explains it all.
That'll throw anything off.
It will. Won't it? 7 in the first half for Nathan Augustine, all coming off that bench there in that second quarter of play for Nathan Pennypacker to get his club back in front. He had 7. 5 in the first half for Daniel Bernal. Colton Earls with 4. Ian Martinez 3. Aiden Warner with 3. And O.T. Tellis with 1. Mangum 9 of 12 from the foul line in that first half of play. And they've got a couple of players with multiple fouls. In fact, they've got 4 players with multiple fouls. Earls, Augustine, and Martinez, along with Tellis, all have 2 apiece at the half. But again, Mangum leads it by 1, 23-22. On the other side of the ledger, it's been Devin Nunley keeping his club in it. Nunley with 11 in the first half of play. Dakota Sheffield has got 5 at the intermission. Give 4 to Braden Fancher. And 1 apiece then for Dallas Chandler and for A.J. Gay from the foul line. 5 of 11 is his group from Tipton. Foul situation for Tipton. Sheffield with a pair, Ramirez with 2, Nunley with 2, and Fancher with 2. At the half, 23-22, a quick timeout. We'll come back and visit with Landry Lively from the Mangum Lady Tiger team after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
So the Mangum Lady Tigers now 8-8 on the year. Landry Lively helping her club to a 59-18 victory over Tipton tonight. 18 points. You had as many as the entire Tipton team. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So you're a kid, and again, I work with kiddos all the time, and we see them, we watch their body language. You're a young lady that sometimes you get down on yourself, don't you?
Yeah, I get chewed out for it too.
Well, and I'm going to say, I'm going to start chewing you out as well, because you're a lot better basketball player than you give yourself credit for, and you showed it here tonight. What was the difference from tonight as opposed to Monday night? Because you struggled Monday night against Hollis.
Yeah, I did. In my opinion, I think it was my sister that showed up. I don't know what was going on, but...
So she showed up on Monday night and that bothered you?
No,
she showed up tonight. Okay. So Sis gives you a confidence boost.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it worked. You were deadly from behind the arc. I had you with 18 points and a dozen behind the arc. And I noticed it all 4 of the shots that you made. You got yourself set, had the shoulders squared, the feet where you wanted them to be, and it's a thing of beauty.
Thank you.
So I know that Mom gives you a hard time about it.
Oh, yeah.
Big time, right? Yeah. So what a perfect answer tonight, right?
Yeah.
So what did she have to say about this performance?
She was just like, good job. And she was like, you needed this. You needed this, because I have been struggling a lot.
And I know you have, and I think sometimes that the adults that are around, I don't because I'm around kiddos all the time, but I think sometimes the adults that are around forget you guys are teenagers.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a teenager, isn't it?
Yeah. She's always, when she's on the bench, she's always talking to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening?
So I said during the air, we need to come up with some sort of charity and raise funds. Because I know one of the things that she gets on everybody about is free throw shooting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so tonight you guys were 9 of 17, just 8 of 21 on Monday night against Hollis. So what I'm thinking is we need to come up, and I don't know how all of it's going to work. Somebody smarter than me can come up with it. But she and I need to come up with a fundraising free throw shooting contest where she and I compete.
Where you and her compete?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I think that would that would raise a lot of money. I'm guessing.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do or who we're going to raise money for, but I think we need to do that.
I think you should too.
And I think that the big side thing is one of the ways we can raise money is if you're going to talk trash, you got to pay money. That's part of it. I mean, if you're going to talk trash, it's going to cost you $1.
Yep.
All right. And then you get that $1, and then you talk some more trash, and you're going to cost you another $1. You like that idea?
I do like that idea.
All right. So we'll see if Mom is willing to do that, and then we'll figure out how to get it done. Back to your team, though. I mean, 8-8 on the year, a club that only won 3 games last year. Plenty of season left. This is a team that easily is going to win double-digit games. Did you think when the season started that was possible for this group?
No.
Okay.
No. But Bingham, he's been pushing us, and Coach King also, to over our limits, and it shows on the court.
Sure does. Yeah. Tell me about the difference between the two coaches, Bingham and King.
Oh, gosh. I mean, Bingham is more of a relaxed, laid-back coach. I mean, but when we need it, he gets on us.
Right.
Yeah, at halftime, we weren't playing a game that we should be, and he got on us in the locker room. And Coach King, always on us. All the time. All the time. You get pulled out of the game, it's like, come down here. I need to talk to you.
And I've noticed that a couple of times. You guys know that you're going to get substituted for.
Yeah.
And you try to walk to the end of the bench.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. Coach King tracks you down, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She's like, get back here.
So, going to try to get that Cordell game rescheduled for next Thursday if we can find officials. And then Navajo on Friday. That'll be a great game at their place. So, again, could be at 10 wins this time next week.
It could. I believe it can.
All right, Landry, you are a treat, and I enjoy you, and I, you're one of those kiddos that wears your emotions on your sleeve. I love your smile. Okay.
Thank you.
So just think of Barnes. Keep that. Tune out Coach King. Tune out Coach Lively. I'm kidding on that. But really, have that confidence, young lady, because you can do this thing.
Thank you.
Have that confidence in yourself, all right?
I will.
All right, very good. And work on that free throw shooting contest thing.
I will.
All right, very good. Landry Lively joining us at halftime. What an absolutely delightful young lady. One of the good ones. And Cameron, I work with kids obviously all the time, and it seems like all we can do is emphasize the negative, and there's so many great kids out there, and Landry's just a great example of that. All right, second half set to get underway, and somebody got to formulate that fundraising free throw thing. Got to get that done. Mangum with the ball to begin the third period of play. They lead by 1. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Road black uniforms, silver numerals, silver and orange trim. And again, I don't have internet access inside this building. That's why we can't have the dialogue this evening. And I'm sure probably folks have some great ideas out there that are on the Facebook page and commenting on that. I'm just sorry that I can't be a part of it. Mangum has Daniel Bernal along with Ian Martinez, Aiden Warner, Nate Augustine, and Colton Earls out on the floor, and an offensive foul going to be called on Ian Martinez. And again, young Mr. Sheffield, the whole rock quarry get knocked down, and somebody just kind of blew on him. Bye-bye, Natty Joe. You have a good day. I'm glad you got to see me. Love you, baby girl. So on Ian, that'll be his third, and team foul number 1 of the second half called against Mangum. Sheffield, meantime, on the other end, muscles one home. He's got 7. And Tipton back on top by 1, 24-23. We'll get the 5 on the floor for Tipton in a moment. Bernal looked inside, nothing there. He'll come to Warner here on the near side. Daniel wanted to go over the top to Augustine, but it's Earls to Augustine. Now Nate free inside. Lays up and in. Count the bucket. Have the foul. And a 3-point opportunity for Augustine. 9 now for Nate. And was that on Sheffield?
22.
Oh,
Martinez?
Yep. Ramirez. Cameron Ramirez. Third on him. First of the second half on Tipton. So at the line, Augustine, a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play. And Nate will knock it down. So Augustine with 10. And really that's off the bench 10. He started the ball game. Yes, got into foul trouble. Sat down most of the first quarter. Came off the bench in the second quarter. And has had 10 points since then and no fouls. Backdoor Nunley. Missed the shot from inside. Battle for the rebound. Sheffield will get it. And I think Ball grabbed him on the arm. Let's see if it's on Daniel. And it will be on Daniel. That'll be his second. In team foul number 2, called on Mangum in the second half. So we've established that Sheffield is out there. Dallas Chandler along with Devin Nunley, Braden Fancher, the final member of that 5, Cameron Ramirez. Free throw no good for Dakota. He'll get one more. Tipton, left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white with a gold and black trim and the gold numerals. Second one on the way. Good. So Sheffield 1 of 2. 26-25. Mangum by 1. 6:35 left here in the third. Warner up top to Augustine. Nate to Bernal. Deep three. No good. Rebound tipped and tapped and saved by Nate. Nope. Couldn't keep it from going out of bounds. And I think that if Nate doesn't touch that, it's going to be Mangum basketball. It looked like maybe Sheffield had touched it last. There comes Fancher into the front court now. Looked inside. Ball got tipped. Martinez comes away with a loose basketball. Ian into the front court. Kicks it left side. Getting it back. Earls attacks the glass. Nobody picked him up, and he missed the shot. Rebound Colton. See what the call is going to be here. We're going to get a foul, I believe.
On Ramirez.
Wow. So on Cameron, I've got him for 4. And that'll be team foul number 2 of the second half, called on Tipton. Aiden over the top. He'll go to Colton. Earls back here on the near side to Bernal. Inside here, Augustine shot wouldn't roll down, and the rebound going to be taken away by Tipton. Dallas Chandler walking it across the timeline. 5:45 left in the third. Mangum by 1, 26-25. Chandler stepped through. Ball lost out of bounds and unable to hold it was Nunley. He got surprised by the pass, and then I think he kind of jammed his finger as well. So a turnover. Going to give it back now to Mangum. 5:40 left here in the third. They lead by 1, 26-25. Earls underneath. Martinez. Catch glass. Got it. Ian Martinez. Great pass by Colton. And it's 28-25. Martinez with a bunny inside. Spin move. Chandler. Scoop shot. No. Traveled. Yes. Dallas pleading his case with his teammate Devin Nunnally. And Devin's like, dude, you walked. Shake it off. Come on back. Into the front court. There's Earls on the baseline. Baseball pass, telegraphed, and taken away by Fancher. Run out now for the big fella. Lay it up with the right hand and score. Braden with 6 in the ball game, as he has scored 2 in each of the periods. And his club down by 1, 28-27. Augustine inside, tough angle, but he'll get fouled, and Nate will go to the line to shoot 2. Should be a blocking foul there on Dakota Sheffield, and that'll be 3 on Dakota, and 3 team fouls in the second half on Tipton. Going to get a substitution now for Tipton. And it's coming back into the ball game will be A.J. Gay. So Augustine came off the bench, got his club back in the ball game, back to the line, knocks down the first. 11 for Nate. Sheffield sents, and Gay comes back in. Again, a big body of Sheffield replaced by a lean, athletic young man in Mr. Gay. Second one rattled home for Augustine. So Nate's club on top now, 30-27. 4:45 left here in the third. Chandler slows it down in the front court. He'll come near side to Nunley. Devin looking for a cutter inside. Nobody there going to back it out and reset now. AJ to Chandler. He'll put it on the floor, hesitate, fall away jumper from 10, doesn't go. Rebound, lost out of bounds, and see who it went off of. I believe it's going to say it's off of Mangum. And that will be the call. So Dallas Chandler will inbound the basketball. 4:25 left third. Chandler looking, fires it here on the near side. Nunley going to go get it. He'll stop and pop from 10. The shot went 12, and the rebound, Ian Martinez. Head on a swivel, quickly in the front court. He'll go to Earls. Colton stopping, leaves it right side. Warner. Aiden, late pass inside to Augustine, but those strong hands able to make the catch and lay it up and in. Augustine in the period has, 9 points? No, check that. 7 points. And now a steal. Augustine had it bounce off his coconut. Picked up by Ian, and Ian going to get grabbed on the arm by A.J. Gay. That'll be number 1 on A.J. And number 4 called on Tipton. Nathan's like, hey, tell me you're going to throw me the ball. You got doinked. Mangum fortunate to get the ball back. Augustine on the inbounds pass. He'll dribble, now give it up. He'll let one of the makers have it. And that's Earls. Back to the open in the corner. Warner, ball got tipped. Yeah, Aiden, again, it looked like that ball was tipped, and he should have just let it go out of bounds. So Tipton will get it back. Down by 5. 3:35 left here in the third. Chandler, near side, Nunley. Devin. He'll give it up now to Fancher. Braden, picked up by Earls, trying to get by him. Colton does a good job of cutting off the baseline. Reset out high to Chandler. Dallas crossing over. Augustine will cut him off. And a reset now to Nunley out on the right wing. Nunley looking inside, and pass going to be tipped and loose on the floor in a collision. And a foul going to be called on Nunley as he ran into Martinez. On Devin, that'll be 3. Oh, they called it intentional. Coach Harbert angry about that. So explain that one to me. What do you see in that is intentional? Cameron?
To me, it looked like they were just going for the ball and they got tangled up.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
I have to watch the replay.
Okay. I'll let you do that. Meantime, Nathan to the free throw line. Augustine rattled home the first. He'll get one more. Everybody perplexed by that one. By the way, Bernal sits down as Augustine makes the second free throw. Mangum now will get the basketball. But a timeout going to be taken by Mangum first. 3:10 left here in the third. They lead by 7, 34-27 on Classic Hits 97.7.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
All right, here's your Cattleman's Bank game reset with 3:10 left in quarter number 3. Mangum on top by 7, and they have the basketball. 34-27 our score. 2 team fouls on Mangum, 5 called against Tipton. Tipton with their full complement of timeouts, 5. Mangum with 3 remaining, 1 full and 2 30s. And the arrow points the way of Tipton. Joe Harbert waited until after the timeout to have a conversation with the officials, and he was not happy. Mangum with the ball. After that intentional foul, 2 free throws made by Augustine. Ian, right elbow, 15-footer, too strong, long rebound, Aiden. He'll go to Earls, fakes the 3. Colton now back to Martinez. Ball fake, O.T. Tellis, who came in during the timeout. Knocked down the 3. Told you that OT just does it all. Gets the rebounds, and when you get good ball movement, he'll just set up quietly outside the arc. You get him the ball, and he'll knock it down from distance. And Mangum on top by double digits now, 37-27. 2:30 left here in the third. Fancher out top. Braden, baseball pass inside, and it went through everybody's arms and out of bounds. And the turnover going to give it back now to Mangum.
That's one of the hardest things, to keep your hands back whenever you see the ball go past you.
Yeah, I said baseball pass. A lot of times baseball pitchers have a ball hit right back at them, and they do that. Put out that bare hand and then pay for it later. Warner, great look inside to Augustine. Nate misses the shot but gets fouled. And he'll go back to the line where he has lived here in this third quarter of play. Foul on Devin Nunley. I've got him for 4. And again, we don't have any confirmation from the scoreboard. It'll be team foul number 6 called on Tipton. So Augustine back to the line to shoot 2. 2:13 left here in the third. Nate, free throw, good. He will get one more. Nunley, by the way, going to sit down. And he will be replaced by Arlen Taplin. Joe Harbert going to call a timeout, though, with 2:13 left here. 38-27. Second free throw coming up after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
But Joe Harbert called that timeout, and I thought maybe he was going to spend a little time with the officials again, but he did not. He just trying to rally his troops here, trailing by 11, 38-27, 2:13 left in the third. Ever figure anything out on Hobart? And
I haven't received a message back from him. So he probably is not even receiving text if I know that building.
I know the last time I was there, we couldn't get a signal out of there. And it's a shame because last Saturday, the head coach for Fort Cobb Bronxton just happened to win his 700th career game.
Wow.
Yeah. Free throw, Augustine up and in. And the great thing about that is that his first season he coached at Dill City. It wasn't Burnslide, it was just Dill City. He had 6 kids on his roster and he went 0-24. Had some success since, I think. Shot from put up inside by Gay. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Tipton. Kicking out for a 3, and Chandler can't get it to go. Martinez will collect the rebound for Mangum. Here go to Warner. Aiden. Crossover dribble. Goes to Earls. Colton gets a bump and a bang. Now the ball going to be taken away and a run-out opportunity for A.J. Gay bobbles, gets it back, lays it up and in. Boy, that was an athletic play all the way around by A.J. Gay. And now Mangum going to throw the basketball away as some full-court pressure defense has created a turnover for Tipton, and they'll get the ball back, with 1:27 left in the third, down by 10.
That's the difference of having Gay on the court as opposed to Sheffield, is the full-court pressure.
Yep, that's exactly right. You lose that big body, but boy, that quickness of Gay. Now they got Taplin in there, too. He's lightning quick as well. He's got the basketball right now, and go back out top and reset to Fancher. Fancher giving up the dribble to Dallas. Chandler, skip pass, left side. Gay, Chandler attacks, goes inside, off-balance shot doesn't go, and a push going to be called on the rebound on Ramirez. And that'll be team number 7 called on Tipton. And I believe that is 5, and it is on Cameron Ramirez. I think. Yeah, it is. So they will bring into the ball game Dayton Stevens. Well, no, and apparently it's not. Chandler will sit down, and Stevens will come in. And going back to the free throw line, Nate Augustine. I don't.
Is it 24?
Yeah. Martinez, yeah.
At the line,
that's right, yeah. So actually it's Ian Martinez that will shoot the free throws. And again, a lot of confusion here. Ramirez did foul out of the ball game. He was staying in there, and that could have been disastrous. I mean, that would have been a technical foul in its own right. So got him out of there. It's Ian to the free throw line. And really the confusion is who was shooting the free throws as Martinez makes the first. It helped out Tipton because if they given the ball to Augustine, so all right, finally got things squared away. Ian's second free throw on the way, wrapped around, wouldn't stay down, and rebound got to be collected by Tipton. They trail by 11 now, 40-29. 55 seconds left here in this third period of play. Dallas Chandler out high. He'll come here on the near side to Taplin. Resets now to Dayton Stevens. So Tipton really patient this trip, and they'll draw a foul. Chandler tried to go inside. A couple of defenders were there, and they've called it on O.T. Tellis. Could have been called on Augustine, but it's going to be the third on Tellis and 3 now on Mangum in the second half. So Chandler to inbound underneath his own glass. 37.1 left here in the third. He'll skip it near the timeline. Fancher will go get it, and Braden going to reset the offense now for Tipton. But again, down by 11, they're a little bit deliberate on the offensive end. Very patient. And Aiden Warner out of position. Going to get called for a bump and a bang. That'll be his second of the night. Just the fourth of the second half called against Mangum. I think it's part of what's got the Tipton fans below us irate is the inequity in the fouls. Chandler holds up 1. 20 seconds left here in the third. You got to wonder if they're going to, well, they give a clear out here on the near side. He'll attack. Scoop shot won't go, and OT will get the rebound for Mangum. And now the Tigers, with 10 seconds left in the third, the Mangum Tigers, get an opportunity here on the offensive end. Earls, deep three, back of the iron doesn't go, and rebound put back Martinez, not going to count, as he shoved Dallas Chandler out of the way. And that was an easy call for the official there. I've got Ian for 4. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum in the second half. 1.7 left here in the third. Dallas Chandler from half court as time expires. Doesn't draw iron. We've played 3. 40-29. Mangum by 11 as we go to the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Well, that was the Augustine quarter there, as Augustine had 11 of his club's 17, and they lead by 11. 40-29. Nate now with 18 through 3 to pace all scores. Devin Nunley trying to keep his club in it. He's got 11, but again, he's got 4 fouls, and Cameron Ramirez has already fouled out of the ball game. Tipton will have the ball to begin the fourth. They'll go with Dallas Chandler, Dayton Stevens in the backcourt. Braden Fancher out there. And then the two quickens, Arlen Taplin and A.J. Gay. So a small club in there right for Tipton. Gay put it up, didn't get it to go. O.T. Tellis, Aiden Warner, Daniel Bernal, Nathan Augustine, wide open underneath the basket. He'll miss the shot as he knocked out of bounds. Ball got knocked out of his hands. Augustine thought he got fouled, not going to get the call. Warner, Earls, Augustine, Bernal, and Tellis out on the floor.
We were talking about how quiet it was earlier. It's starting to get a little noisy here in the second half. A little chippy.
Yes, it is chippy. Gay with a steal, then he lost it. Picked up by Warner. Ball fake inside, and timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 7:26 left in the ball game, and could be a little fun down the stretch as we go. Mangum by 11 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Anna and Dapper 14, our dear friend April Geralds, and a whole bunch of folks going to host a great party tomorrow. Party Palooza will take place as over 100 prom dresses have been donated. And young ladies from throughout Western Oklahoma will have a chance to go and not only shop for those dresses free of charge, but there's all kinds of girl stuff that's going to happen. I mean, a lot of girly stuff going to happen. I think that April and Anna described it as we're going to pamper them like crazy. It's 10-6 tomorrow at Dapper 14. Inbounds pass, Nathan Augustine picking up where he left off here in the fourth. 20 now in the ball game for Dayton. It's 42-29. Mangum, 7:15 remaining. Chandler inside, forces, shot goes. Does it count? No. Foul on the floor, we're told. Check the whistle on Mangum. Going to go against Daniel Bernal. That'll be his third. And team foul number 6 on Mangum in the second half. We talked about it before we went to break. The acceptance level of the Tipton fans in front of us getting to be less and less as we go on through the night. Gay, the inbounds pass. Look at that move. My goodness. You got that kind of body control, right?
Oh, yeah. I gave it away a couple years ago.
Oh, that was a great catch and the ability to find the rim and lay it up and in. Gay knocking it down. I like that. 42-31. And now Gay with a steal on the defensive end and a run out to Dallas. Chandler lays it up with the right hand, scores, and a silly foul there by Colton Earls. Colton's third, 17 fouls on Mangum. Chandler, first field goal of the night, and a chance for 3-point play. Ian Martinez going to check in, and Earls will set it now. Then he had to know it after that foul. Ball was almost all the way through the twine when he clobbered Dallas. Chandler free throw good. 4 in the ball game for Chandler. 42-34, and Aiden Warner. Yeah, he walked with the basketball. He gave up the dribble, and he wanted to give it up the ball, and nobody was looking at him. And I'm with Aiden. Somebody got to be looking back on the offensive end. So the turnover gives it back now to Tipton. They will not go quietly into the night. It's only an 8-point ball game. Chandler inside, tied up, jump ball, great hands, Aiden Warner, Ian Martinez, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. And Coach Pennypacker, I think, now wants Martinez to bring the ball up the floor, and he will. So Ian running the offense for Mangum. Boy, him and Gay hooked up, and that's a fun matchup there. A couple of athletes getting after one another. Now Ian will give up the dribble. He'll go to Augustine. Nate, baseline, cut off by Fancher. Skips it over top, and a reset to Martinez. 6:10 left of the ball game, and a reach-in foul going to be called on AJ. Guarding with the hands and not the feet. 2 on AJ. 18 fouls on Tipton, and a 1-on-1 opportunity for Ian Martinez.
Don't want that foul that far away from the rim, do you?
No, not at all. 1-1 now for Ian. He's 2 for 4 from the line. Now 3 of 5 as that one rattles home. 7 in the ball game for Martinez. Ends below us, a block out.
Look who's coming back in.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I think you were right. I thought he had 5 too.
Well, and when he came off the floor, the fans clapped for him, and Coach Harper kind of gave him a little low 5, like good game. Okay. Second one on the way. Martinez knocked them both down. That's the numbers that Mangum fans care about. 8 now for Martinez. 44-34. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Game side shot won't go. And OT with another rebound. I love that way he plays. Quickly in the front court, Daniel Bernal. Bernal, Gay all over him. Boy, look at how quick those hands are. Maybe too quick, as a hold going to be called on AJ. And that'll be 3 on Gay. Team foul number 9 on Tipton. And again, grumble, grumble, grumble from the Tipton fans down below us. There were a bunch of Mangum fans that were on this side. Most of them have gone across the way.
They figured the side was theirs, I think.
Daniel, 1-1, knocks down the first. Bernal will get one more. Oh, by the way, Mangum getting it done for the foul line now. I've got them unofficially 20 of 24.
Wow.
Second one on the way. Good. So I've got them for 21 points from the foul line. They got 46 total, and they lead it by a dozen. 5:47 and running in the fourth quarter of play. 46-34. A.J. Gay running the offense out high. You look for Taplin cutting inside now. He'll give it to him on the wing. Arlen, bounce pass, Fancher. High arcing shot that goes. Boy, Braden Fancher. And he's got a couple of buckets where I've described it as a high arcing shot. And I mean, it's up in the rafters. And now a foul, and that's got to be the fifth on Cameron Ramirez. He's going to make it worth his while, wasn't he? And so Cameron now has fouled out. 5:21 left in the ballgame. That's team foul number 10 on Tipton. So Mangum to shoot 2 the rest of the way. And Ian Martinez, who hit a couple of free throws a moment ago, back to the charity stripe. Ian misses it. Of course, I jinxed him. He'll get one more, Ian Martinez. 46-36, Mangum by 10. By the way, Dayton Stevens back into the ballgame now after his teammate fouled out. Second one good for Martinez. 47-36, 5:15 left in the ballgame. Dallas Chandler rather, into the front court. And a travel going to be called as Dayton Stevens made the catch and had a roadblock, and Ian Martinez and Nathan Augustine. Warner to inbound. Full court pressure defense now by Tipton. They're trying to create points off of turnovers. Got one there. There's that reverse layup again by A.J. Gay. 47-38. And a near steal on the inbounds pass by Chandler. Dallas went all the way into the stands and about halfway to Dallas.
Yeah, one thing Tipton never does is goes quietly.
No, they won't. And that's that football mentality. Martinez now kicks it on the run out to Tellis and OT. Well short. Rebound Augustine and put it up and in. Great job by Nathan. Tellis will say, hey, that was just a pass, Barnes. That was a pass. It wasn't a shot. 49-38. Chandler with the answer on the other end. Dallas hits the floater. He's getting warmed up. 5 in the quarter for Chandler. Augustine going to be shoved from behind. Now, if there were ever a time for an intentional foul, that would be right there. But they're not going to give it to him. You called it earlier in the ballgame on something that wasn't intentional. That was, and you're not going to get the call.
Yeah, that was textbook there.
Yes. All right, then. Augustine will go to the line, and Nathan Pennypackers, he's asking for an explanation right now. So back to the line to shoot 2, Nathan Augustine. Augustine, first, good. 5 in the quarter, 23 in the ballgame for Augustine. Dakota Sheffield going to come back in. Also checking back in Devin Nunley for Tipton. And setting down is Stevens and Fancher. Aiden Warner sets down for Mangum. Colton Earls has come back in. Second free throw, no good. Martinez climbs the ladder and spins, shoots, and scores. How's that for athleticism? Ian now with 5 in the quarter, 11 on the ballgame, and Mangum by a dozen. They'll get the ball here as Gay cannot handle the pass from Chandler. It'll go out of bounds.
I think the Mangum Tigers defense tipped that. Little carom, hard to come up with those.
Yeah, it is. Bernal to inbound. He'll go to Augustine over the top to Ian. Martinez didn't have the numbers. He'll slow it down, let traffic clear, and reset at the 4:30 mark. The clock not moving.
Oh, nice move.
Inside, Augustine lays it up. Shot came up short, and the rebound taken away by Sheffield. About 23 seconds there as the clock never moved. Off-balance shot, Nunley on the offensive end for Tipton, no good. Rebound over the top, Martinez. He will go to Augustine. Nate going to get fouled. Well, Sheffield got to be careful. He's going to get, he got teed up. Sheffield got the foul, the personal foul, and then was demonstrative afterwards, and they teed him up. And I believe he will foul out of the ball game as well. So Sheffield will foul out. Second player to do so tonight for Tipton. And I believe Coach Harbert will probably use his full 30 seconds. I mean, they're going to let Augustine shoot free throws, but if he fouled out, Nate will miss the first free throw. I'm guessing that he's going to shoot both the technicals and he's shooting the two.
They shouldn't shoot until the replacement's on the court, correct?
You're right. And, I mean, Fancher is ready to come in. I don't think anybody has seen that in a striped shirt. So Nate makes the second free throw. And maybe Sheffield didn't foul out, but he got a personal foul and a technical, and the technical goes against your team total or your player total. So Nate now shooting the technical free throws, makes the first. He'll get one more. 54-40. I'm getting my bedtime reminder. That's nice. 4:16 left in the ball game. Second one, Augustine hit 3 of 4. So Sheffield going to come down and fist bump Nathan Pennypacker because he's and again, I'm not getting on official, but he should have left the court of play with those 5 fouls. And I appreciate Sheffield, a good kid, plays hard. I mean, it comes over and fist bumps Pennypacker. I like that. Timeout going to be taken. We'll keep it right here. So I want to talk about that a little bit. I mean, it was his 5th foul. Yeah. They let him stay on the court. They didn't make the substitution.
Should have never had the first free throw, much less 2, 3, or 4.
And then 4, yeah. And, you know, the thing that strikes me is we had one official that was in charge of the free throws, and I get that. But then the other 2 fellows were just kind of visiting.
Taking the break.
Yeah.
It was their break time.
And didn't realize that still on the court. Oh, well. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. I realize that and I understand that. But give some credit to Sheffield for coming down and fist-bumping Coach. And by the way, that's the second 30-second timeout of the night taken by Coach Pennypacker and company. So they've got one timeout remaining. 55-40. Still a ton of time. I mean, it's not like this game is over. And that's going to be... I was just getting ready to say that's going to be an offensive foul on Colton Earls. Instead, it's the first foul of the night on Dallas Chandler for blocking.
And it's gotten louder over on this side of the court.
The Tipton natives are really infuriated by this all. Dallas kind of having a conversation with Daniel Bernal like, I kind of got clobbered on that one. Meantime, Colton Earls makes the free throw. And that shouldn't be overlooked here is that Mangum, like everybody else that we have covered this year, has struggled from the foul line. They are getting it done tonight from the stripe. Second one is good.
One of the best nights of shooting I've seen.
Definitely. From any team.
Yes.
And we've seen a lot of different ones through the tournaments and games and everything else. Foul on the floor going to be called here. Nunley will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
How many free throws do you think you're going to see in the last 4 minutes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got so many now that I can't quickly look and see how many have been shot here in the fourth. As Nunley will miss that one, and Augustine will collect the rebound. And you hate this because this has been a good ball game. You know, it's been well played back and forth. Each club has had a run here or there. Earl's going to lose the basketball. Colton put it on his hip, and it fell off. And here comes Tipton. They trail by 17, 3:40 remaining. Fancher the long three, doesn't go. Ian with the rebound. Martinez stripped in the backcourt by A.J. Gay, knocked it off of Ian's leg, and Tipton will get it back. And I'm looking at my program, and A.J. is a sophomore. Arlen Taplin is a junior. These kids, they grow into their bodies. Look out. There's a steal by Augustine. Nate has certainly grown into his, and he is a dandy. All-state by class, tight end football, and he has gotten it done all season long in the basketball court for Nathan Pennypacker. Martinez inside with the left hand, shot too strong. A.J. Gay with a rebound. Gay bobbled the ball, got away with it. He'll come to Fancher into the front court. Braden will slow it down. In the corner, they'll go to A.J. and Taplin will get it and reverse it back out top to Braden. Go inside Nunley. Shot short, foul called. Check the whistle here, and I believe it's going to be on Colton Earls. Nope. Nathan Augustine. How about that? Picked up his second foul about 3 minutes into the first quarter. That's now foul number 3 at 2:54 in the fourth.
Playing under control.
Yep. And just smart. I mean, just intelligent. Nunley, by the way, free throw good. Devin will get one more. He's got a dozen points. And you get those two fouls early on. Maybe they're hustle fouls. And then, like I say, you just use your coconut the rest of the game. 13 now for Nunley as he made them both. Into the front court. Here comes Colton Earls. He'll shake, bake, go baseline, get fouled, go to the line to shoot two. Foul going to be called on Braden Fancher. At the free throw line, Colton Earls. Earls 4 for 4 from the stripes, got 6 points. First one on the way for the left-hander. Good. And, it just goes to show that free throw shooting is so mental. Mangum got off to a good start, 2 of 4 in the first quarter, and then they've just been lights out since. That was no good, of course. Because I ruined it. A.J. K with a rebound. He'll go to Fancher. Fancher, shake, bake, inside, scoop shot, yes. Braden now in double figures with 10. Ian Martinez, middle of the floor to Colton. Bump and a bang from Nunley, no call. We'll go to Bernal, and Bernal going to reset it now. Colton got, it was Bernal that got stepped on, and a little bit shaky coming down the floor. Shot for Martinez was short. Missed the first time by Nathan. Missed the second time, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. We've said that a time or 6. That foul.
Nunley.
Yep. And let's see if Devin has fouled out. I think he has. Yep. Devin will foul out with 13 points. Third player to do so. And Devin going to come down and shake the hand of Nathan Pennypacker. And I like that. I mean, for
Ramirez
all of
didn't earlier, so he's going now.
Yeah, and you bring that up. I saw that, and I like that amongst the kids. I mean, that's the kids doing that, and they're showing composure as well. There have been some questionable things that have been going on. The crowd kind of going back and forth, and the kids haven't bought into it. They've just gone out and played hard, both sides. I like that. Kids policing themselves, and we need more of that, and adults to get out of the way. Did I say that in my out loud voice? 59-44, timeout here. 2:13 left in the ball game. Classic Hits 97.7.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Cameron, the reason I say that about the kids policing, and I'm not taking a shot at adults. My goodness, I'm 62 years old. But when we let the kids take care of things themselves, we see sometimes some good results. A couple of weeks ago, there was a fracas that took place underneath the basket, and the kids came out and controlled their own players and didn't let anything escalate. Didn't need any adults to step in, and I love that, and we're seeing that here tonight. Dallas Chandler, by the way, goes in, puts up a shot, gets fouled, and go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. And it came to fruition, and I thought that when you were talking about Cameron Ramirez saying, hey, I forgot to go, say that to Coach, and it's what made me think about it. I mean, these kids can do it. You give them a little bit of room. By the way, Avery Rogers is coming to the ball game. He'll give it up to Nathan Augustine. He will go the length of the floor, lay it up and in. And Augustine is pouring it on here tonight for Mangum. They lead 61-47. Tappan couldn't hold the pass underneath. Out of bounds. Nate out there with Avery Rogers, Daniel Bernal, Colton Earls, and final member of that 5, Ian Martinez. Daniel, middle of the floor. He'll go to Augustine. 1:45 remaining. Ian, give, go, glass, shot! Knocked away from Avery Rogers. Tipton going to come back the other way. A hanger, little teardrop for Gay, didn't go. Boy, Martinez wanted to break free on a fast break, and the ball got slapped out of his hands. And Dallas Chandler just helped Ian off the floor, and we've watched that all night long. Kids helping one another up off the floor. Hadn't been any woofing, hadn't been any jaw-jacking, and there's been a lot of contact. We've talked about it. It's been played hard. It's been physical. But there's been no nonsense. And I love that. Kids can just go out and play. Still playing hard there as Taplin knocked that one away. Gay, the run out, kicks. Right side, Taplin for 3. It's an air ball. Recovered, put back. Won't fall for Dayton Stevens, but he got grabbed on the arm by Daniel Bernal. Daniel picked up his 4th, I believe. 10 team fouls on Mangum, so 1:07 remaining. We'll see a flurry of foul shots over the final 1-7. Stevens' first free throw, no good. Dayton, the left hand, will get one more. 61-47. Second one on the way. Good. Time you got to be at work.
About 40 minutes ago.
I thought so. About my bedtime they came across. 61-48. As the second free throw for Stevens went in. We'll go to the other end, and Ian Martinez is going to shoot free throws. Well, when you're the assistant manager, you can.
I think we'll be in good shape.
You can do that. Ian, first of 2, good. Martinez will get one more. He's come to life here in the 4th. Had 6 points through 3. 6 more here in the 4th. A dozen on the evening. And one more shot to try to make it a baker's dozen. And does. 13 now for Martinez. Steal and a run out for Avery. Rogers slapped away from behind by Chandler. And again, 54.4 remaining. Everybody playing hard. Nothing cheap, nothing dirty.
Nobody mad about the block or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Avery, a big smile on his face. He's thinking, man, I thought I had a run out. And Chandler blocked me from behind. Dallas now going to get called for a foul here. It'll send Colton Earls to the free throw line to shoot 2. I was trying to tally up real quickly. I've got, I believe, Augustine for 29 in the ball game.
Earls. He's been huge.
Yeah, Earls. And again, remember, he sat most of the first quarter on the bench and part of the second period. Colton now with 8 in the contest. Second one on the way. Good for Earls. Here in the 4th, he's been 5 of 6 from the foul line. Has 9 points. 65-48. 50 seconds left. Gay out high. AJ inside. Scoop shot, no. Ian Martinez with a rebound. Referee swallowed the whistle on that one as there was a lot of body contact. Ian into the front court. And again.
Didn't have a choice to blow the whistle there.
Yeah, and AJ's looking around like, I didn't mean to do it. And he didn't. He just slammed on the brakes. And A.J. fouls out of the ball game. Impressive young man, though. He'll be good as time goes by. 7 in the ball game for A.J. I think what is going to stick in the craw of the Tipton fans, they had 4 kids fell out here tonight. Yeah. And you're at home. And again, A.J. going to come down, shake coach's hand, give him a man's side hug. Yeah, good stuff. Martinez will miss the free throw. He'll get one more. David Fry going to come into the ball game for the first time tonight. Nolan Lawson will check in. And maybe Dawson Banks, who has checked into the ball game. Nope. I think that may be my buddy Braden Sutherland. Came up here and talked to me.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
Number 20, is that who that was?
No, he's listed in the program as number 2, but he got on number 14. 20 is Nolan Lawson. By the way, Martinez made the free throw. And I think Coach going to get a chance to clear his bench now. And this is fun for these kids. You practice hard. Get a little varsity playing time. A stretch. Try to get some numbers. I know Cameron going to be in a hurry to get out of here. Down to 25 seconds left of the ball game.
Hey.
2 points there.
By number 3.
Knocked down by Dayton Stevens. Sharp in there. Colby puts up the shot. Doesn't go. Avery Rogers battling for the rebound, but it's taken away by Tipton. Will they get off one more shot? Stevens here on the near side. And at the buzzer, it will not fall for C.J. Garza, and this one is over. 66-50, your final score. Mangum wins it tonight over Tipton to improve their record to 8-8. We're back to the totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Wins it tonight by 16, 66-50 over Tipton. 29 in the victory for Nathan Augustine, and again, he missed most of the first quarter of play. 29 for Augustine, 13 in the victory for Ian Martinez. Give 9 to Colton Earls, 7 in the ball game for Daniel Bernal, and 3 for Aiden Warner. Oh, I almost forgot. Didn't want to leave a OT Tellis out of the picture. OT had 4 in the ball game. Mangum from the free throw line. Oh, my goodness. 35 of 44.
Wow.
35 of 44. And again, they scored 66 points and win it by 16. On the other side, 13 in the loss for Devin Nunley. Give 10 to Braden Fancher, 9 for Dallas Chandler, 8 for Dakota Sheffield, 7 for A.J. Gay, and 1 for Dayton Stevens. And the free throw numbers, 11 of 20 for Tipton. Yeah. So the final score, 66-50. Mangum a doubleheader sweep here tonight. Girls winning 59-18 behind the 18 points from Landry Lively. Lauren York had 13 in the victory. we are hopeful that the ball games with Cordell will be played on Thursday night at Mangum, looking for officials to get that done. And so it should be next week, Thursday and Friday. Thursday at home against Cordell, and then on the road next Friday night at Navajo. Cameron, great job. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here and being the technological guy, because if it had been up to me, I don't know that I'd have gotten this on the air.
Well, I was more worried about the video tonight than the microphone, because the video's where my comfort level is not at. So I was doing my best. There was a couple of times I may have been looking at the opposite end of the court. I do want to apologize for that, but it's always great to come out and see some Mangum Tigers basketball. Got to cover them in the playoffs back in the early 2000s under Coach Carlisle, and Mickey Lively took me under their wing as a young radio announcer. So I've always had a special place in my heart for the Mangum Tigers.
And by the way, you did a great job on the video, because throughout the season, Chad Fox has broken 2 tripods and a camera. So the tripod and the camera are intact.
There you go.
All right, have a great weekend. Everybody watch that weather next week. Could get rough. It's going to get cold, no question about it. So for Cameron, I'm Michael. Thanks for joining us tonight on the home of Mangum. It is Classic Hits 97.7.